come down.
I will not doubt myself anymore. I must just simply act. Don't just say alright. Why turn away your right? Here we go.
Come down to it,
And it goes to the Baltic Dane.
Oh no! Doing like these like neutral shin cans, like hoping that Gravy Jones like something.
Oh, Reagan puts into the corner. That's scary.
Oh my god.
all bag explosion was ready to block the logo.
Okay, this time gets it.
But now it's bipolar scumbag degenerates.
Because Joy wasn't able to hit the goal first.
No shenanigans.
And the walk-up empty breaking throw. That's a clear block out. They're going to win by timeout, and they know it. West snips out. Big bar, a little bit of hesitation. Yeah, he uses that 2S, that's great. And Himawari gets the command there.
Yeah, this will be a combo, but this will be.
Gets the Joy special. Oh no, the 3H came out. Has to block this now. All control there from Cheezer.
Cancel, very important.
Or Dreed serve good mileage
Or not, and by the time you get a choice, it's too late.
Yep. Oh, that's a big counter hit.
Offense, but then sometimes a neutral. Oh no, but
I mean, always scary to like wake up throw Mike and oh, good wire C. Yeah, like we've seen this from Joy over and over. Like tech buttons, tech high, but Viking doesn't have that involved there. Yeah. Another throw, yeah, just gonna start throwing. Zigbar changing up his game plan here some. And another one, yeah, Zigbar smells blood. Important thing is Faust can't throw any items as long as the food is on the ground. Oh, wait, the food. And these JD just stopping Gravy Jones from approaching. He's gonna pick up 2E, but it works, so I haven't told him to stop. Got Sheen Kens?
Main situation, Shock has to leave.
Ooh, that wicked DP not good enough to get out of that H disco.
Nice. We have knockdowns, we have knockdowns, we have overhead.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
oh boy.
Oh, the
Ooh,
stun
nice.
tripper.
Nice
Into the
try.
dash cancel. Into the reset. Zigbar just and another drop there. Maybe Joy looking a little shook here. Yeah, just immediate super. Yeah, you can't burst this. Sorry. I just let me get some damage here and get the stun. Let's take away the rest of that burst meter. Base the burst. I mean, you got the meter. Try to do a meeting with that JH. That's the risk. Get backdash through it. Base the burst. You got to be with Eno. Oh, the overhead beats the throw attempt. Base the throw attempt. Oh, gonna get counter hit by that. Oh, but Gravy takes the hit.
Oh
Yeah,
my
just
God.
realized it off. Usually his shirt was crunchy.
This is magician projectiles. They track
And the blitz.
They
And the that all combo. Pixel of life here. No,
I like the no tech. I like the no tech by the Joy factor. Oh no, but no, it's not it. No, it's not it.
Is no one gonna ask me how my spaghetti was?
I know. Hey everyone, welcome to TXT this week. Thank you, Akai, for a brilliant highlight video from last week's NKO. Congratulations to Gravy for graduating there with the Faust on your inaugural NKO. But this week, we're bringing you something special, a new monthly bracket series we're going to run, because, you know, I hear everyone complaining about, hey, Teams events are so cool, Teams events are so fun. So welcome to TXT, all guns blazing. We are doing a monthly 2v2 bracket on the first Thursday of every month. My name is Amadeus46Art. I'm going to be running the bracket in the background this weekend, so I'll throw it over to my commentators. You guys go ahead and introduce yourselves, and we can get started.
Hello, let's make it quick. I am Drifter Dane.
I'm Rudy.
And now we're ready to rock. So, first up, let me double check the team names here, because we have a lot of good team names, but sometimes Start GG makes it hard to tell. So we have Garbage Container, which is Give and Tomato O'Hare on our left. Then on the right, we have Eclipse and Anna's team, which are, where did it go?
Bochi the Dust.
Bochi the Dust Loop. So we got some Elfo Leo action. And remember, everybody, this is first to one. So you gotta pull out all the grime real fast. You ain't got 2 matches to adapt. Just gotta send it. Which is what Eclipse was trying to do, but kind of gets clipped by that 5H right there. So now, kind of no big advantages. More of a life lead on Tomato O'Hare's side, but the sniper whiffs. What an incredible hit there. Oh, is that gonna combo into a knockdown at will? Ooh, back turn P, really catching Tomato O'Hare there, but gets out. Oh, nice 6P overhead.
Alright, Eclipse and back turn stance, spends the meter to start fishing for a hit here. I mean, neither player with much life lead, but that's what you need, a knockdown. Spends the OTG and the tech buttons!
On Fortnite for sure, as Tomato O'Hare takes this first round. Now they're on match point. First to one.
Yep.
Oh, nice block there on that bridle, so... Eclipse going for the cross up, gets blocked, and Tomato O'Hare just gets out.
Yeah, just hits the bricks, backdashes 4 times, get away.
Nice S-Boom YRC calling that out with the 2-6H. Gets Eclipse here in this good positioning in the corner. Decides not to overextend, which is really good. Gets clipped by the elf out here.
Tomato with some really good defensive play overall here. Just showing good awareness.
Nice flash kick.
Oh yeah, good flash kick there. Saw the gap. Oh,
nice back.
Nice. The
Sometimes it be like that. Another back turn D right as the explosion.
Overhead. Yeah, I mean Leo players kind of holding down back, charging that, and
oh, nice IB on that too. And this isn't gonna kill, but one more hit will. Nice.
The cross up. All right. Eclipse fighting back there.
Absolutely. So now, game point.
Oh, I like that. I like that 2H or that 2D. That knowledge that you cannot be hit by that 5H while crouching at all. So that 2D not quite far enough to reach, but it will go under it.
The shotgun H bullet going so high in the sky. Eclipse isn't dead yet, but they're still kind of in an awkward positioning.
Yeah, like how do you approach a woman with holding a shotgun when you're a man with bad knees? Like, really hard for a Leo to get in past this range here.
Absolutely. Tomato O'Hare's playing this very, very well.
And I mean, Eclipse spending the meter just to get the H boom
the
out.
5H clipping, but the falling bullets here from Tomato. Really good call.
Yeah, good awareness, because like you're falling straight down on Leo. What's Leo going to do? Baits the burst here, being a little bit greedy, but Eclipse not with any resources to really taking advantage of it. Yeah, just playing this Leo, caging this gorilla here.
Yep, not much you can do.
What do you do? That's game 1 to Tamada there.
Yep. And so now... Oh.
So this is, just so everyone is aware, this is a Waseda style. So I've set up the room so both players will get kicked off the cab, and we'll get the next 2 players, which are going to be Anna and Give here.
Yep. It's going to be real good. So now we got a Slayer versus May. So this will be fun. I know Anna's been learning May lately too, and Give has been around, and Give has been starting to get better and better with his Slayer. Still choosing some of these cursed colors. It seems like their team color is just the cursed one for tonight, but we're gonna have to see how these 2 play. Because Give has a very like aggressive style Slayer, so we're gonna have to see how it matches up against Anna. Anna's been playing Guilty Gear for a while. They're just new to this May character, so. Ooh, how bunker RC though. Such a cool, amazing backdash there. Trying to find a good positioning, but both no burst.
Really good backdashes now.
They do. They're annoying in different ways too. So, but Give is the one who finds an advantage. Good IB there from Anna, understanding like, hey, I remember how to fight this character. It's just new.
Oh, unfortunate break up though.
Oh,
nice smash on the 2.
Yeah. Oh, nice 2H.
Yeah, no counter for the pickup there.
Nope. But Give just inching over Anna in this first round, and so now Give is on set points since these are first ones. Ooh, nice IIG there. Unfortunately, just because of the spacing, whiffs the confirm, but Still
really,
showing.
good use of the IADJS, because once you're in that range of Mei, she gets like a lot stronger with that option. Really hard to do those.
Absolutely. I know she's been new to the character, but I have liked what I've been seeing so far. It's just Give is not really giving them a chance to like do much else at the moment.
Smothering them before they can really do anything. Oh, I would have been so impressed if you could pick that up.
What an air throw.
Yeah, no, but FTC jump.
Nice. Good 2H counter hit confirmed.
Wow, I've never seen that. The entire dolphin.
So now Anna, like,
This
isn't gonna. Oh, never mind. I was wrong.
You did something.
No.
Okay.
Oh, nice try. Nice try. They might have been going for the backdash there, but the 6K just clipping May's head, and so Team Garbage Container moves on in bracket.
I respect going for the backdash, but at the same time, like the problem with BDC is like it just lets Give jump out, which he's shown like plenty of time. He's just gonna jump out and not like necessarily go for it a bar, right? Which now an air throw might have been the way to go, but like there's too much to read, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Could have been BDC bite, BDC mappa, BDC jump, like we just saw.
Yeah, lots of things to do. But this is going to be a fun bracket. I typically don't get to commentate first to one matches. So, like, my commentary style is typically like, oh, so match one, this person was doing this. How will they adapt? Okay, they did this to adapt to that. Now, what are we going to see in match 3? But with this,
We're more in the slop of it all.
yeah, there's no time for that. People are dying out here at an incredible speed.
Yeah.
So next up, we're going to have Yamada be kidding me. Espada, you said the puns were going to go away, so
It's
Espada's
true.
lying.
Yeah.
But Espada and Steam Gorilla on one side versus Jim with a side of fries, which is Chicken Jim and Lopez.
Specifically, I want to be clear on that. It is fire emoji Jim with the side of fries.
Okay, my bad. Fire emoji Jim with the side of
clear.
fries. And there's a fire emoji at the end, too. So they're
I can see
surrounded by
that.
fire.
Yeah, that's definitely not going to fit in the thing.
No.
No wonder we shortened it.
Yep.
Start.gg cut off that last bit there, so I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. Okay, so looks like we have a Soul versus Mei for starting this one. So Yamada be kidding me. If you could believe it, are two Mei players, and then Fire Jim with a side of fries Fire is a Soul and a Johnny player. So we're gonna have to see how these work out, and I'm gonna
Also-
tell them to go.
Also, the name being Wire CeeLo Green. All right.
Oh my
Yep.
gosh.
No more puns.
No.
No.
Well, no, I think that one's Steam Gorilla.
Is it? Okay.
I thought
would've
that
looked-
was. I'm
There's
pretty
two-
sure that one's.
Which
That
one's
one's
the
Steam.
main?
They're both Mei.
Yeah,
That's what I mean. Which main?
Oh yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm pretty
Espada's spectating, so
Okay.
yeah, that's Steam Gorilla's color there. Yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't see a spot in Bologna.
understandable. So now,
Nice pick.
Chicken Jim is already kind of just going in right now. Seems to be their style for the most part. That 5K doing so good to hit Mei at these angles. So now, almost
so
dodges that burst, but
Not a good enough backdash, unfortunately. But
Nope.
still, let's burst out enough important bodies.
yeah. Steam Gorilla is in the corner though with no burst and gets hit by Chicken Jim here. Chicken Jim's got these dust loops, even though that's a black beat. If you don't
Almost
take out,
has some at least.
yeah. Oh, the jump H second hitting. Oh, that was very unfortunate there. So now, Chicken Jim on game point. Oh,
Yeah, but
nice
this is Mei.
3K.
I wouldn't want to fight Mei in the first one either. So.
Oh, not at all. She's one of the characters of all time. He gets that beach ball out, but it kind of just goes over Chicken Jim's head right now, so...
This is a 2D side, by the way, just a casual.
Yeah. Oh, nice DP through the YRC setup, so Steam Gorilla kind of spinning that meter for Gnaw. Oh, just whiffs with the 6H there, too, so... Chicken Jim's not out of this just yet. Yeah, so... Oh, Steam Gorilla might have that. Yeah, Chicken Jim doesn't
Nice.
spend their burst still.
Yep.
So now final. Both of them are kind of just swinging. Both rounds I felt like were a little snowbally past
Yeah.
a certain point. So we're going to have to see how they do in this final round.
Whoever gets a good enough hit converting to knockdown is gonna get the huge swing in their favor.
Oh no, just whiffs the overhead kiss.
I didn't think that could happen,
What?
but all right. I'm glad I've never bursted okay before. Anyway, here's that first good hit, by the way.
Yeah, there's that first good hit with the 5D, and so now Steam Gorilla's in this amazing positioning here.
Well, they're gonna
Corner,
spend it? No, it's
50 meter. That's dead. All right, Steam Gorilla going up 1-0 for Yamada. Be kidding me.
unfortunate, but good stuff.
Yeah, Steam Gorilla was schmixing there a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're gonna have to see what Lopez does here against Espada. So, this will be fun.
End of the day, he's just happy to be here and play Johnny.
That's true. He's always out here.
That's all Lopez wants.
Yeah, he wants to look cool and play Johnny. And
So
like,
settle for playing for Johnny.
yeah, I wasn't gonna make the joke. I wasn't gonna say like he's all out of cool, but I was thinking it.
Yeah.
I was trying not.
I got you.
This is Toxic Texter Thursday sometimes, but we got to be a little nice
Sometimes, most of the time. Listen, it would have gone underneath coin. It's not totally unreasonable.
It makes perfect sense.
Not opting for the burst safe route, just wants the burst out of the picture.
Yep.
Oh
This
my
6H is good damage and almost catches the tech out too, but Lopez
God.
going forward.
That one hit
That was dead if nothing else. So now
Okay. Oh,
There's
the
the
latest
burst.
burst of the season.
Lopez not getting the confirm he wanted there, but this will certainly do it. It's another knockdown in the corner here. He gets coined up, level 3 with the mist, and this is looking to be a dead. Never mind, commentator.
Just let it rip. Just let it rip. What's the worst? What's the worst that can happen? You're done.
My bad. All right, so 2D round start this time from Lopez. So Purdy looking a little stronger, but we saw Espada having a good positioning and Lopez taking over, but looks like Lopez is just. Oh, nice. Misses the coin there and lets it rip a little bit, so now he's back to level 1.
I think he's trying to get TK finally from that
I
matchup.
think so too, but Espada's got this nice confirm, and so now gets the 6H, doesn't get the follow-up, unfortunately. But
Yeah, caught him grounded, which didn't combo, unfortunately. Grounded, not
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with Lopez.
Yeah.
Don't burst there. It's tempting. But, you know, you can just save it. You got this last round. You're full HP. You got all your
First one
coins.
went so well. Sure.
Oh my gosh. The overhead kiss. The Espada special on that. And no! Not terrible, though, because you didn't get punished too hard. But this is still a rough position now. No burst, no meter. Yup. Oh. Yeah, nice.
It's going to be a little tight. It could still get the knockdown. Yeah. Nice.
Nice confirm. To this YYRC, yeah. Nice
Mess with the
place.
blitz, I'm assuming.
I would imagine so. All right, Lopez getting this nice confirm here, showing that, hey, I'm not afraid of SeaWorld. If I just hit you, it all goes away.
Possible this could.
Yup. Oh, that'll do it.
Yeah, had to blitz, messed up the timing on blitz, it looks like. But even then, Lopez did double coin, which I think basically makes it so that you're just dead.
Yeah. It's kind of a hard position to be in at that point, too, because sometimes you think, like, oh, I can just blitz, but if Johnny just does 2S, then you just die anyways.
Yeah, double coin is, like, kind of checkmate. It's
Yeah.
like, even if you do double blitz, then 2S can still come with 5k. Like, it's really up to the Johnny just to make it, like, the 50-50.
It's open world.
Yeah, and then that also, like, has the asterisk of, well, do you have enough meter to blitz correctly each time?
That's also true, but right now we're gonna have to see how Steam Gorilla does against Lopez here. Nice. Steam Gorilla already off to a good start. No punish on that 3K.
Yeah,
Already
just
showing like I'm. Oh. Yeah, Steam Gorilla showing no fear, which is I think you kind of how you have to play in these first ones right now. But oh no, you need a little bit of fear. I'm sorry, I gaslit you. So now this Y can knock down. But never mind. 4H.
Real.
That's not what you're supposed to do. Tries to do this Y, but gets hit.
Oh, I want to cross the beach, but not enough time
Yep.
to get that.
Not
Oh
at
my
all,
God.
just letting it rip. So now this is Lopez is going up on set point for team fire emoji. Jim with the side of Fres fire emoji.
All to be in my airspace when I miss
Absolutely. The 2S into 3K, I don't see that that often. But the 2D doesn't matter if you don't tech out. So
You might
now
be
Lopez-
pointing out right about now that the the fire emojis don't fit on the scoreboard, but I don't care.
They're there in our heart, and they're in Lopez's combos as he is getting. Nope, misses another Y ender on May. She's got a little hurt box, so
Really are
nice
gaslighting
air
today.
throw reset, but now that's over.
Yep. Donnie, a fair and honest character who puts you into unblockables.
Yeah, of course. What else is he gonna do?
Just like every fair and honest character.
True.
All right, good stuff from Jim with a side of fries.
All right, yeah, that's gonna wrap up our winners side round one. I'm gonna bring up the next two teams here. Organization 236H, Joy and Data Zigbar, love that name, versus Toledo Locals, Wolf Posting Warriors. Hopefully I got that right. You can kind of guess who's on that one. That is Idolism J and Cool Calm Sam, sorry.
Yeah, cool, calm sound. CCS.
So that's starting our round two. We got so the results from round one. We got Crowdberry Kai taking it over Team Coins and Kunai. Garbage Container taking over Bochi the Dust Loop, which we saw on stream. Sin and Romeo versus Go Go Gadget Goldburst, one of my favorite teams. Sin and Romeo won that one. We just saw Jim with a side of fries take it over Yamada Be Kidding Me. Last Meal and BTS Kumite are Kuti Beauty. What? Okay, whatever. That one's still going on, but GV Junior and GV Senior take it over Gunshots in Suburbia. So, starting our round two here. Let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah, so this will be fun, and yes, Toledo mentioned in the chat because of these wolf posting warriors. So we're gonna start it off with Smoothie King Joy versus Idolism J. In a matchup that I feel like I don't see that often. Well, no, I see it on the West Coast because of Joy fighting people like Muddy and Treble, but I don't know how much XP Jay actually has in this one. So will the Wolf be enough to deal with Joy? But not at the start here, as Joy is getting these... Tries to go for the Shinken reset, too. The Wolf protecting Jay, though, as he's getting this nice confirm, trying to get a little damage back.
Oh, not a starter you want to get hit by in the corner versus Sin.
Not at all. Look at all this damage.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
nice. So now
down,
it's
please.
Voltic Day.
Sit
But
down.
the Grandpa Viper goes underneath it because it wasn't meaty enough. So
Yeah,
now
no
she...
profile from Grandpa Viper's letting him get. Grandpa Viper's letting him get that.
So now nobody with meter. Everybody's at the same HP. Everybody's got blitz. But
If the
right now,
disposable resource, we're gonna spend it all.
true. And so now, oh my gosh, tried to call out the burst there. Joy a little too greedy.
No one bursting that entire first round.
Yeah. The wolf. Oh my oh my god. Alright. Jay is howling in the club right now as Joy is trying to find his way to schmix this wolf. So now, oh, these nice confirms from Jay at the moment though. It's looking like things are going well for him. Voltic Dane once again, you won't have time to go underneath that one. But good blocks until you don't block your dome. Joey's gonna have to do something to get out of this one, but it's looking a little tough right now. A little too much howl on the radio. Oh! Nope. Joy's fighting his way out, though. But the jump keys from Jay. Howling his way to victory in game one. Ow. I'd ask my dogs to howl, but they only bark at people on the street, so...
We'll get on the street, Dane.
I'm commentating!
Bring your mic with you.
Oh my god.
There's long enough cables for it. Don't think I.
Yeah, buy me a cable that long and I'll extend it out the window and go stand downstairs and comment.
Promise?
No.
Ciao.
Huh. Have you seen how I play? But enough about that. Let's talk about how Cool Calm Sam was about to fight Data Zigbar and Dakai Mirror here. So Data Zigbar is somebody that we've seen in NKO for quite a while. Seen him in the TXT brackets. He's been around for a hot minute. So we're going to see how Cool Calm Sam does it against this. The Wolf guides Sam to victory.
They all kind of know each other's tricks. To some extent.
True. I've never seen Cool Calm Sam play before though, so we'll have to see how this goes. And Data Zigbar has fought a lot of people like Zen, Kizzer, Luna. So Data Zigbar might know a little bit more about the mirrors than Sam does. We'll have to wait and see. Nice 2D.
Hey, the one mix-up working out.
True. Oh, The grinder protecting Zigbar, but no, the accidental DP trying to get fireball. Oh, good. So now, no grinder Oki here, but you do get this nice throw RC. I don't think this is enough to kill. Yeah.
Yeah, knew it himself. It was like, I'd rather just get the knockdown.
Yup. So now, Data Zigbar trying to take this game.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, successful burst. Well done.
Oh.
Very, very on purpose.
And now Cool Calm Sam's got the corner here, walking right under Zigbar.
That was a classic melty blood maneuver. Run forward to side swap and then cross the line.
Absolutely. But Zigbar's fighting his way out at the moment, so I'm gonna have to see how they do. So now,
One mix-up prevails again.
Yep, Sam, they're finding these opportunities to kind of go into 5D reset here. I don't think this will knock down because it's a little too high, yeah, but doesn't matter when you get the left-right on it. Zigbar has to spend all of his meter just to stay alive.
Absolute confident that Sam was not going to DP on that 2P, by the way. Wow. Woofy.
Wolf and a wolf connecting to that stun edge from the heavens. So now, Cool Calm Sam, they're up on set point for their team.
Need your first diff, though.
Yup, true. But there is a wolf diff in this match, too. So we're going to have to see. Oh, good throw tag there.
Oh, God, he's hot.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, we're strike throwing. Watch out.
Yep. So now, nice empty jump low there. Oh, unfortunately does not get the micro dash. And so now it's leading to all this bad positioning. No meter being spit, but the IB throw. Sam is nice with it. So now they got this positioning. No knockdown, though. No punish. Oh, yes.
What a good one.
Yup. The mix up, and now, oh, this is getting closer and closer every moment. Zigbar's been missing a few key punishes, and it's costly, but the jump D is there in Zigbar's hour of need.
Could have gone.
Yeah.
I thought that was gonna be it, but I think Zigbar was like, I don't know if I have time for that 3H, so I'm just gonna 2H and confirm.
Yeah. I think that's a good decision, because it's the first to one. You don't have time for these mistakes, so. Now.
Also, Burst just got back, so probably just like, if I just get one more hit, I'll win, so I can just get knocked down.
Yep.
Good stuff.
So now, we're back in Michigan, but Toledo locals are on. I mean, they're both at 1-1 right now, so it's time for the Wolf to fight against the organization 236H. I think it's to have fought before. I don't remember the outcome of their matches. I think they fought at locals before. But Zigbar's showing like, hey, it doesn't matter what you have. So I have the organization on my side, so I can deal with a couple lousy Wolves.
From what I know of this matchup, it's not Sin's favorite.
No.
I think Ty does everything he wants, but a little bit better.
Yeah.
But in terms of like tool sets, but once the hit is landed, Sin comes out. Like that's a neutralizing factor, right?
But it doesn't matter because Zigbar's like, you got the wolf, I got that dog in me, going up on set point.
It's a matter of getting your hit first, and Ty's gonna be inching out ahead of you ever so slightly with that. Anyway, round start green zone.
Yes.
It is
Oh
first
my.
Oh, you gotta cancel that!
No, Jay! Accidentally missing to cancel, and then this is all leading off that bad cancel. I wonder if Zigbar's intentionally dropping that for the hard knockdown right now. Jay's still got this momentum on his side, though. Like, the burst was happening, but the next hit will matter a lot, though. The 6P, but the double jump, and is going to get a confirm? You might be able to... Oh, no! It doesn't matter, still gets to eat.
Yeah, missed the 5H knockdown for peak travel, hoping to hit.
Yeah.
What?
The 2H footsies?
2D, I think? I guess. That's an option. Never seen that before.
Wow.
Good hit confirm.
Woo! Alright, yeah.
To make it easier.
Yeah?
This definitely didn't have calories to make sure you get the kill.
Not at all. So now, set point all around, final. What do you got, you two? Oh. Counter hit, but no real advantage, although Jay had the spacing until the 2Ds came out.
I'll mash my 2D, you'll mash your 2D.
Yep. But this is bad for Jay now because he didn't get Zigbar pushed away, so now he has to spend this meter just to eat.
It's downside for going for that damage. You don't always get that knocked.
Goes underneath it, but unfortunately it works out in Zigbar's favor because of the wire C.
And the C on top. Okay.
Yeah,
you know,
just
I'm seeing
whiff.
stuff.
Yeah, This is a game of Guilty Gear right now for sure, but nice pickup here from Zigbar. Nice block from Jay. Jay's all this meter, and now it's all up to him. Can he confirm this? And he does.
Stuff from Jay.
Stacks that last confirm as they move on further in the bracket. I'm sure we'll see Organization 236H more later, though.
Again, a little taste of having to watch for his toes at all times.
Absolutely.
How does it feel? Stun Dipper abuser.
Well, it's not 5 frames, so it's a little different.
Yeah, even more so then. You get more time to react.
True.
So great showing there to Toledo locals. I'm sure there are plenty of wolves in the chat. I can't look at the chat right now because right now we're going to bring up our next two teams. Char D McDennis, Fridge and Lord Byron versus Fishing Levels, Cole and Orz. Zero, Cole, Gold. A lot of different names I see here. So, you know, we're going to get some more players up here so you guys can go ahead, join the lobby, send your first players up on deck. We'll be looking forward to it, and we're wrapping up the rest of round 2 here in the background. So
yeah, sounds good. So I know at least one player a little bit more on each of these sides. On Char D McDennis, we know Lord Byron. They're a very strong Leo from the East Coast. And then on Fishing Levels, we have Cole, who I found out is from the Pacific Northwest, and he is a very strong Venom player. I've gotten to fight him at Frosty and Slashback, and that was fun.
Nice.
I
Love seeing
believe,
new faces.
yeah. And Fridge, I believe, is a Potemkin player that I've seen been poking their head in more into TXT. And Orz, I'm not sure, but they're from the west side, so...
I think he just joined TXT today.
Yeah.
I mean, or rather, they just joined again. Maybe first time. I can be sure.
Who knows?
New to me as well, as far as
Yeah.
that goes.
So, well, I'm excited to find out more about these players. So, we've got the two. Well, if Orz's profile pic is that Sin? I don't think that's Sin. I think that's from some JRPG actually. But I know we have a Venom on one side and a Potemkin and a Leo on the other. So, I think Venom does well into both of those characters. I know Pot can be more annoying than you'd think. Oh, right off the bat. All right, well, just forget that discussion. We got Leo versus Venom right off the bat. This will be fun.
Isn't this one of Leo's horror matchups?
I think on the surface it is. I think the risk reward can turn into Leo's favor as what happens in most matchups, but I think Venom has a lot of tools to keep him out. And we know Lord Byron is a very aggressive Leo player.
I think it mostly depends on if the Venom player has their opponent against them. Because if they do, then their damage kind of stacks up to Leo on each mix that works out.
That's true. And it doesn't matter if Leo's crouching because Venom always gets the /3 hit on him. So,
I didn't know that.
yeah, it happens on, I believe, Bedman, Leo, and Pot. So, nice 2D here.
We'll just be struggling against this. Yeah, it seems like our friend Golden is willing to use every single resource to keep Leo out and not have to engage, which is the way I play against Leo, and by my regards, probably the best but most annoying way.
I would agree. And so it works out as Cole takes his first game. So now we're going to have to see what Lord Byron does, but doesn't get the confirmed punish. But yep, understandable. As Cole just plays patient enough to bait out the second back turn D. Fortunately, that wasn't a 6B though, and that /B is going to be punished. Yup. That's a nasty miss. Happens again. Oh! Why did it go that way?
That was a really, it was a really good 50 meter for it to have the corner position so they get to work everybody mid-screen instead.
And gets confirmed with the 2D. Nice safe jump there, but unfortunately the flash kick comes out right after. Baits out the burst, but still gets it. Oh, nice 6H confirmed there too.
Looks like people really trying to bait the burst.
Yeah. Yeah. And that kind of doesn't work out in Cole's favor anymore as they're going to game point.
Caution, overhits can kill.
Absolutely. I like these QVs that Cole is doing though to kind of beat out the sonic booms at range as well. I think that's a good thing to do against Leo, just to neutralize hey, you kind of have to run it. We are not playing the zoning game. 236H RC is going to kind of even the odds a little bit. Not as much as I thought it would, actually. But
That is like kind of the. Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say, like, it doesn't matter because, like, may not.
Okay,
Forget my last point. We ain't got time. Cola's got the corner positioning right here, but the jump forward, jump K from Lord Byron into the burst bait again. There's a ball if he wanted to land and teleport, but there's no time.
I'm surprised that knockdown wholly and unsurmountably did not expect that to knock down. Wow.
Yeah, same there. And so that is such a weird positioning here, but it's working out in Lord Byron's favor as they take the first game.
Good stuff, Byron. Wow.
So now we're gonna have to see like what Orz kind of has in the tank, and they're also a Venom player.
I just understood their name. God damn it.
I mean, their name on
It's zero.
well,
It's zero backwards. I'm very
it's zero
smart.
backwards. Why is it zero backwards? Regardless, we're gonna have to have Venom versus Pot, which is a little annoying from Venom a little bit, just because Flick is very good in this matchup. It hits a lot of the balls that Venom wants to set out. But we're gonna have to see if these two know much of a matchup.
Yeah, it's still one of those things where, like, yeah, I'm still Venom.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If Venom gets the knockdown, that's all he needs.
AQV Pot's Flick backup. I don't know. How's that work? We charge eating projectiles, so.
That's a good question. I would love to phone a friend, but we have no time, as the first round is already over at 30 seconds.
He's just being mauled by this man with the key.
Yep. Finding an opportunity to strike back in, though. But Zero is doing all he can to kind of keep moving around.
Lock him down.
Yep. He gets the 6H confirm in the corner with the QV Oki. So now, what you got? Breach is defending well, but sometimes just getting hit. But you're not supposed to burst close slash. Pixel, you're not supposed to bark at people on the street. Just as Venom gets his knockdown here.
Got a chance. Alright, the chance is over.
Goodbye.
Yeah, that's kind of the way it goes against Venom sometimes. You can't let them breathe. You just gotta call out what they want to do and keep it running. Otherwise, if you give them a chance, stinger wires.
Yep, absolutely.
Not DP, but kind of good. Kind of a pseudo DP.
Yeah, like a horizontal DP that costs meter. Is you put this analogy into the air? We kind of have to work with it. Is it a horizontal DP or not, Rudy?
Yes.
It is. You. So now we're gonna have Zero versus Lord Byron. So now we get this Venom versus Leo once again. So we're gonna have to see what Zero does.
Maybe not so same as the first, but we'll find out.
Yeah. I'd love to see some of these players playing longer sets, but we ain't got time for that. So if I don't know you, you just gotta learn on the fly.
First CS.
Yep. That's an opportunity to that time.
Zero is like, I showed people I can block burst after CS, they won't do it this time.
No way. Good flash kick here from Byron, though.
Not ready
50 meter
every time.
back turn! Your
That's
counter hit, my
pain.
friend.
So much pain.
Oh, good. I do love how these two are both playing patient against back turn B for what Byron is presenting. Unfortunately, that might be a hero. Yeah.
Yeah, hero burst.
Sometimes it be like that. You gotta take a chance on a 1-to-1, and it doesn't always work out.
It could have worked out, but that unfortunate early air dash to go over Leo, it just didn't work out for him.
Yep. Oh,
Okay.
nice unblockable there from Lord Byron. I got hit by that one as he takes his corner position over Zero once again. Gets caught in the air. That's huge damage with that risk. Oh, another unblockable. Doesn't get to confirm that time. Baits out the DP. So
Good
now
starter.
gets the dashing route, but doesn't get the ender. That's going to cost him potentially. As baits out the burst, and that'll do it.
Nice, good stuff from Byron. Zero saying, I'm just gonna hold on to that burst. You'll bait hard again.
And it doesn't work out as they end up losing that game. But, you know, it's all about risk in a 1-to-1. You ain't got time to adapt sometimes. So we're going to find out who we have here for a moment. But while we wait, if you're following the stream, we do TXT every Thursday of the month. This week is our new series, All Guns Blazing. We're probably going to start doing this on the first of every month. The next 2 weeks will be typical TXT brackets, 64 max, open to all of NA. And then the final a week of the month, we're going to be doing our NKO bracket, which is for beginner and intermediate players. So if you're interested in joining TXT, we got the link with the Discord, or if you join off the Start GG in future weeks, there's a link in there as well. And make sure when you join to get a region role so that you can see the rest of the Discord.
All right, we're getting our next 2 teams up here. We got Faulty Azami, Faulty Defense and Mystic versus Laura as Best Girl, Frosted and Bismarck, kind of reprising their tag team from the last Rev Tuesdays. I saw that was a 2v2. We wrapped up winners round 2, and we're in winners quarterfinals now with our winners side teams. I'm Outside Your House, Toledo Locals, Wolf Hosting, Faulty Azami, Laura Best Girl, Fish and Roses, Chardy McDennis, Firestorm Lovers, and the Lion, the Witch, and I can't read the rest of the name on GG. So we are getting started here. Looks like we're getting Genki Green Reel. Looks like we're getting Bismarck coming up. Debating on who to fight.
Genki Green Reel.
Yes.
I was excited for this one when I saw these 2 teams first join. Before a lot of teams started joining for the rest of the day, I was like, oh, these 2 are definitely going to be like our winners finals and grand finals match. But we're not even to winners finals yet. So this isn't even top 8 yet. So this is to get into top 8. So we're gonna have to see how Bismarck fights Mystic here.
Oh, Rudy, what do you think of this matchup?
Both sides hate it very much. But
oh, there's the wild Ryujin, yeah, just immediate. And that's the start of the matchup knowledge check. Meaty 5K.
as it goes, Jam has all the tools to beat Viking, but Viking is still Viking.
Yep. I mean, be there. Good awareness of that 5K.
It is very much that instance of like even, but no one's happy.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the split kicks though to keep Viking honest, keeps everyone honest there. But ooh, Kabari counterpokes the buff ball.
Mystic just having a really good sense of when the other player wants to do something that they normally would be a specific option. Let's confirm into the pickup. Closing it out.
Duel 2. All or nothing.
Mainly just showing Bismarck like, hey, I can slow you down just fine. You're gonna have to go at my pace. Nice, and that's the God button right there. 2D when in doubt. There's never a bad time to press 2D, as long as you don't special cancel it to like Ryujin or Genki, you know, anything that can get you counter.
Oh?
Try to go for the reset, yeah.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, couldn't get anything from that besides maybe. I don't think I don't think Tetsuzansen knocks down though. I think it might have got down. Ooh, that's safe.
First,
Oh
but
no,
too high.
parry punch.
Yeah, wire sees, and yeah, that's the catch. Vikin's got a good way to deal with that, and just takes the corner back with the Suzuron. Has to block it.
Ones. All right, Bismarck's realized. All right, my time's over. I gotta chill.
Yeah.
I gotta choose my moments.
Oh, but didn't IB that, so didn't get a punish there. Bismarck now in danger of getting chipped out too, and the jump back fade away. JP closes it out there.
Mm-hmm. Really good stuff from Mystic, commanding presence over that best of one. What a terrifying person to fight in a first to one.
I gotta go back and watch that on the VOD because I was doing PO stuff in the background, but I really want to watch more Jam versus Viking.
You want to see more of that shit? God.
Listen, I gotta learn how to beat Mystic sometime.
That's right.
But now we got Kai Kisuke versus Answer, so this is gonna be a good matchup.
I love watching Faulty play this character. It's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
And Frosted's Kai is no slouch at all. He's very scary no matter what he says about how his Kai. So we're gonna have to see how these two Titans fight it out. Faulty.
Smell the bar. Nice.
Oh, incredible way to call out a counter there and tries to do it again.
Yeah,
But
these trades aren't working out for him either. Like the damage he's getting on those hits is like surprisingly not much.
Yeah.
Whereas like that parry is doing more damage than I expected.
Yeah. It does a lot, and Faulty's got these confirms on lock to get a knockdown. Nice blitz, but a counter blitz.
Ready for it?
Yeah. I wasn't sure if Faulty was going for the ratio ender there, if he was just like, I'm just gonna chill, just in case he gets burst back, so.
That's hard to say. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure either.
Oh, going right over the 2H thanks to the
Just barely.
jump arc. This character is so sick. Faulty is an expert.
I don't know what side that was on.
I'd have to go back and watch, but we ain't got time. So now, Frosted's like, gotta find a way out, and that's the way you do it. You get a Fire Slash and a Stun Dipper. Oh, tries to block the dead angle, but a little too late. That IAD pressure from Faulty working out. Yeah, this is that thing that you don't really see. Oh, never mind. Frosted punishing
eventually.
control.
Looks like I didn't know that, but I has a similar OS like Viking does with a low into a heavy starter.
Yeah,
Pretty common OS against Answer doing wake up parry like that.
As long as you have a low enough normal, it'll make the parry whiff.
Yeah.
All right. This is both these people's last chance to get this turnaround.
Absolutely. So nice 2H there from Frosted.
Oh, misses the thing.
Oh, Kai with the hair down. Check.
Match. And wait.
Frosted playing alive here. The reset with the air throw. Be low. All right, gotta FD some of this too. No, Wire sees to get out.
Yeah. He was stuck. I mean, he could have blitzed, but that's a huge gamble coming down out of that situation.
So typically in that situation, when you do the parry YRC, you can jump install it and IID out. So it was either Faulty trying to do that and just the IID not coming out, or I think he was just trying to hit Frosted. We'll never know, first of all.
Yeah, we'd have to check in with them, but we don't got time. On to the next one. More violence.
Yep.
Kai versus Viking.
These two are Florida people as well. They know each other quite well, so we're going to see a slobber knocker in a first to one.
Yep. We don't get to see the layers, we just see the shenanigans from the layers.
Yep. And Pixel is excited too. She's barking with happiness as Frosted's kind of just taking a safe approach here at the start, which I think you gotta do.
I mean, yeah, Kai has all the resources to be extremely safe versus Viking.
These two probably play a fair decent amount of time, right?
Oh, absolutely. I would be surprised if they didn't, honestly.
So I think we will see some of the layers here just from both of them showing matchup knowledge and player knowledge on top of that.
We're not going to see any of the build up into that stuff. It's just going to be like raw decision making.
Yep. First one classic.
Violence.
Ooh, nice. I love Mystic's Abare. Understanding like, hey, you want to run in and throw because of this Azami, but you can't do that. I'm pressing buttons.
Yeah, Vikings 5K are really good fun because it does have that small bit of low crush and it's super fast. This should be enough to kill with an RC near the end.
Oh my god!
Kaiser Fox tries to fuzzy and Frost just says no, 6B. Tries to JS, Frost says no, 6B.
Yep.
But Frosted is on no life at all. Mystic can like breathe at him and tries to do the jump to YRC to call it out, but messes up the red Azami. Oh, that's
not enough to kill, but it has to.
Oh, probably wake up a zombie getting any meter on it.
Yeah, Zombie does ignore chip damage there, it nullifies the chip damage, and Mystic did not
the timing.
FD, yeah, unfortunate. So Frosted up on set point here.
Yeah.
Oh,
so that's gonna hurt even more.
Okay.
Let's see with the 2K, gets caught by a far slash. Good blocks though. Doesn't get FC down back.
Not like this, Frosted. So now Mystic getting this good knockdown here into Tatami, into overhead. Good block.
Defense there. Oh yeah. Good Abare.
Yep. Tommy only -4. You want to mash, don't you? You're in range. You could hit me. You could totally hit me.
A minus, bro. Just hit. Tries to run in, but the Tatami is there to say no thank you. And now Mystic's got this corner positioning. So Frosted finds a way to escape this time. Throw the classic.
Yep, can't be ready for all.
15 years, why stop now?
Rude. Mystic getting this a little confirmed.
With an air throw.
Nice IED jump H on that one.
Safe jump as well.
Yup.
Hard.
Too high for the Tommy.
Yep.
Yeah. Mystic going like, alright, I can't spin burst there anyways, because that's not going to do much, and just IAD jump S for the win.
Good spacing recognition from Mystic that might have not comboed from the distance, unfortunately. Also
Team
burst
Rocky
on deck too.
moves up 2-1 over Laura is best girl. Gonna move on to winner semifinals. Up next, the next two team Firestorm Lovers, KTP and Solstice versus the Lion, the Witch, and the W. White Beast versus and Riven. So we're gonna have Michigan versus. I'm apologizing. Tennessee. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they're Tennessee locals versus the Michigan locals.
It was one of those states south of Ohio. That's all.
I understand. Don't worry, I got the lore check for you. So Solstice and KTB, both very strong set players, although you wouldn't really seem to know it because they both have amazing neutral games behind their characters. And then we have Riven and White Beast, who are both very, very strong players. Riven is one of the best defensive Leos in the US, and White Beast has a very patient Milia who will just get the hit and run it on you, but understands, like, I don't need to run in, I just need you to make a mistake. So it's going to be very fun to see this one.
What's their tag for the day? Let's find out.
It's Hosuke no Chuni, I believe.
Oh, see, that they were right next to me, I couldn't even tell.
Well, I figured that was as much because they're on the same side as Riven, so... But KTP versus Riven. So this will be fun. I don't know how much each have experience with in the matchup with each other, but it's first to one, baby. Who cares? It's gotta be at the end of the day. But, oh, doesn't get it confirmed there. Just a little too high for the stage, but amazing backdash there. Nice flash kick though.
Gold burst. A different team.
That is true. They're somewhere else in bracket right now. We got these Firestorm Lovers trying to hold off the Lion, the Witch, and the W. Good burst there from Riven.
All right. KTP just playing evasive here, doesn't want to go in at this gorilla, especially in back turn stance. But Riven there with some patience to be like, yeah, I can just sit back here. I don't have to care about this stuff.
I didn't realize Beach Ball worked like that against back turn D. I didn't know it just kept bouncing.
Yeah. Well, so Riven reflected it back too. It became his because it ate that dolphin afterwards.
That OTG, but Riven didn't mash. But the blitz gets baited. Riven go to counter and take the advantage. Cross up.
That was a cross.
And a reset here.
Counter hit.
This is probably dead, right? With RC.
But the super.
No.
Super.
Didn't wanted the guts crush with the H fireball, but forced KTP to block at the very least.
That might have been a super input, and then it just got messed up. But we'll never know.
Or something. I mean, that is a real combo. Of the thing, so I couldn't expect it to be either or. Like you said, you never know. Ooh, the high guard.
Yep.
He can auto guard after his standing slash and standing heavy.
Good blocks here.
Big counter hit. Yeah,
in the corner. Oof.
Oh, the crouch confirm.
Yep, we got those.
You get a knockdown, the cross up, blocks it, dead angles out, doesn't want to deal with any more Leo. Baits the flash kick. Oh, and baits the burst there too. Riven in a big deficit now, but full meter. Spends some with the dead angle, catches the backdash, and baits the. Oh, already got in the back turn stance. Going to go straight to super Hellfire damage. Should be enough to kill. Yeah.
Nice. Skin of his teeth too. Woo. Off a back turn parry. I was actually not sure if that was going to kill in all honesty.
Just to point out a quick comment in the chat, Swiggin said if Leo affects a dolphin, he should be able to ride it. Imagine him doing 2D and then hopping on the dolphin.
No, I don't think I will.
Okay. Anyways, so let's go to our next match. We'll have Solstice versus White Beast.
I like the reality where that doesn't happen.
So this is typically a hard matchup for Ram because Milia just has so many options in the air that makes it hard for her to go. But Solstice is just such a strong neutral player that it's going to be hard, but White Beast is just finding these opportunities right off the bat. Yeah.
Yep, spending all their meat to get out there.
Yeah.
I mean,
but White Beast is not overextending at all. And so now, found another opportunity. Unfortunately, does not get disc, but...
Yeah, didn't get the guard now in time to actually see the
Yeah, nice far slash there. from Solstice. That was going to be the party starter that he needed. So we're going to have to see what White Beast does here. 50 meter? Doesn't really get anything, but Solstice cannot punish.
50 to be safe is a 50 well spent.
Oh, just the
Big
Daro.
counter, yeah, the raw Daro full sends it. That's one of Remo's best starters there because she gets that corner-to-corner carry into the knockdown. Now Billy is the one holding the whole mix up.
This is going to be it. Yep.
Yeah, Billy not with much life there.
Duel 2. Keep on
Thing
rocking.
was going White Beast way, and then oops.
That's how it goes sometimes.
No knockdown, get a decent bit of meter from that exchange.
Yep. Unfortunately gets hit by that dash up 5K there trying to escape, and so this is just how it goes. These are two set play oriented characters, so sometimes with one hit is literally all you need. Unfortunately the pin goes a bit wide, and so might be just without their resource and without their HP, as Solstice takes this second game.
Yep.
I about said first.
It's gonna be the main deciding factor is that if if Ram does play patient enough as well and plays good enough neutral to just not get themselves hung into death, they just need that one hit.
Yeah, so it's just looking strong as usual. Gonna have to face down Riven though, and now that it's 1-1.
This is going to be good. Like, I love all four of these players. I love watching them play. I would love to see each of them play long sets with each other. However, it's first to one still. So this decides who goes into top 8 on winner's side.
It's anyone's game.
Nice blocks here from Solstice. Riven finding the 5K 2D.
No hit from on the far slash. Didn't expect that to hit.
Yeah. Nice confirm here into the jump 236H here from Riven. But nice blocks from Solstice into a good Abare with the 5K. Good 2D here from Riven though.
Solstice is consistently IPing like all of these booms too to get any meter advantage and attention from this game you can.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's a little hard for Ram to get meter, I feel like, so
Yeah,
you
she
always need it.
mainly gets it off of sword stuff and movement, and I think that's about it. Everything else on block or hit, not so much.
No
that
punish,
high
but gets the overhead.
Made the dead angle, yeah.
It's blocking.
mean,
2D Abare. Fails once again.
Just not able to start an offense there until Mist Meaty comes out. And oh yeah.
It's just not sleeping.
And
Okay.
owning J2D, why not?
Never seen that before.
Duel 2. Keep on
That is
rocking.
that's one way to stop it, I suppose.
Only a stop sign. Gets the counter, but doesn't get the confirm off of it. But that counter hit leads to some damage. A lot of damage. Doesn't block the overhead. Oh no!
A little too far for that confirm, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that was even a confirm or a missed input. Gonna get a full punish there. They're gonna hold on to the burst. And
Nice flash kick.
the vibes have been checked, and yeah, that delay to bait the flash kick unfortunately didn't work out. So he's gonna hold on to his burst for the last round here.
As he should. As he should.
Duel 3.
No reason to give it away when you're round up, and it's first to one. Precious resource.
Oh, trades!
Unfortunately, didn't get the call out on that air normal. Just got thrown through the trouble. Man, 5H hitting from behind really makes a huge advantage for Leo.
So Solstice got too close during that backturn dust. The backturn dust actually caught the sword, but because Ramafal is close enough, it automatically becomes an unblockable catch.
That's gonna catch the mashing.
Yeah, gonna catch the far slash. Oh, but too soon. Misses the backturn H. Just gonna crank some risk here, and Solstice not asleep.
I'm
Right,
not sure if that could have been spaced out far enough to not get thrown.
Griffin just gets hit there. Good burst there. Tries to get out of fireball, but the sword already there. And the late overhead, but too low to get a conversion. The dead angle, yeah.
Ooh, there's the Ram anti-air being bad that everyone talks about.
Very scary burst.
Oh god!
What a late block. Not gonna get a punish on that. Too slow, but the 6P. All right, this is a scary spot for Red.
Oh no.
Right.
Not over yet.
Pay out. Runs forward. Now, I mean, Riven's got meter though, and Solstice got nothing. Gonna spend out some, and they're
The 236H!
Solstice
Taking
not
it!
ready to block it. Yeah.
That was such an awkward angle there.
I'm surprised Riven saw sword set and was like, the cross up time is now. I was like, all right, I'm gonna block that sword in my head every day of the week. Good stuff from Riven, no fear.
You can't
In the
have
face
fear.
of-
That was the last hit.
In the face of overwhelming presence on the
Yeah,
screen.
that was scary. So that's going to mean
There was
Riven
no
and
way.
move on to winners semifinals. Up next, we're going to have I'm Outside Your House, Yosagi and Karma fighting Faulty Izami, Faulty Defense, and Mystic. Really great set here between some of the strongest players here. Riven, bro, where are you from? Michigan. Word.
He's from he's from Detroit. I don't think he's actually from
Not
I don't know if
actually
he's
from
yeah,
Detroit.
it would have been better if it was.
All right, so now
All right, y'all get out of here so the next
No.
players. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Dan.
yeah, no problem. So now it's looking like let me do the stream queue here. That's the word. So we're gonna
Really quick reminder. Remember to clip your favorite moments in this tournament.
Brew.
Yeah, because getting those clips makes making our highlight reels a lot easier. So really appreciate anyone clipping those hype moments that you see on stream here. So definitely appreciate it. Please do it. Makes our lives so much easier.
All right,
Because
it's my
we do
go.
have a highlight reel. We'll play it here soon after these next couple winter semifinal matches. So thank you, Akai, for putting that together.
My goat is back up to bat. Mystic the god.
Mystic fighting against Yosagi here, though. Or
Nope,
Faulty
it's
Defense
Faulty.
up first. Yep. Fighting Yosagi. No, Yosagi on the Ramathal, but they are known for the Johnny.
Let's see, Johnny.
Looks like they're going with Johnny here, though.
And so then Yosagi's partner for this tournament is Karma. So we got 4 big heavy hitters in these first of 1 matches. So
Oh my god.
Yeah, like all 4 of these, I could say would be like grand finalists in a singles tournament, without question. So,
Mm-hmm.
just so y'all know, it don't really matter.
you should press go.
Faulty defense.
Yeah, that's. I mean, that's it.
Yeah.
All right.
So y'all know we're not really enforcing captains. Y'all send up whoever you want to send up first. So
Maybe in the future we might for this one just go wild, man.
yeah, like, I don't foresee it a problem, but if people really would rather it one way or the other, please let us know.
Yep. Nice start here from Faulty. He gets 2 scores. Alright, somebody clip that one, please. I don't see that often. Holy shit. Gets the 6K confirmed here to get the double scroll set up in the corner. Cross up. Faulty is schmixing Yosagi right now. Oop. Scroll wire. See, that was the setup Faulty was showing us a little bit ago, but good air throw there from Yosagi. Good block on Faulty. That was a cross up. He gets a confirm into 2D here. Oop.
Nice.
Just the 2H to call out the jump. Good stuff.
Faulty had represented empty 6K into command grab attempt and saw that Yosagi jumped, immediately adapted. He was like, okay, cool. That's
Yep.
fine. You're not mashing? I'll take it. Oh!
Tries to do parry. Good time to do it, but Yosagi was just chilling that time, so. Faulty is just getting this positioning, so now with the scrolls, and now he still has the, oh, he tried to do 2D into clone, but unfortunately 2D just whiffed. So now Yosagi's getting all this momentum while Faulty doesn't have his burst back just yet, but the 2 hit
Wow! The close slash anti
on Fortnite.
caught him on the landing. Got a knockdown. That's significant.
Yosagi, yeah, Johnny is a character that requires a lot of character knowledge to do these optimized combos, but Answer kind of a rare character, so I'm not sure if Yosagi just not familiar with Answer's air her box.
The whiff punch on Fox.
I love watching Faulty play this character. It's
Answer
so
good
cool.
hit.
The delayed overhead forces Yosagi to burst here, but I mean, both these players are some of the more patient players I've seen play this game. That scoop up and throw.
This might be over.
I think
Not a
Faulty's over.
burst. Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
it's Johnny. Oh, as we say that though, the hero burst gets made.
Oh my
Why did you commentary curse that?
presence of mind of Yosagi to block you because he had burst. He could just jump out. Oh my god. Oh wow. Good pick, right?
Yeah,
Nice, amazing pickup because of Johnny's big hurt box. So now Faulty keeping this corner positioning. not overextending either, just always making sure Yosagi's in this point and then gets
old
the...
hard wire C. Faulty saying, I don't need a burst. It was weighing me down. It's fine. I don't
Yep.
need it.
The 5D! That was supposed to be clone into it, but the card ran out. But he was doing 5D no matter what, so...
Oh, the air
punish!
stall. The air stall to bait the anti-air. Not going to be enough to punish. But this card, and
Clone!
the sucker punch with the clone. Yeah, just like, yeah, you're not blocking it there.
Ulti
Amazing
is
stuff from Faulty.
too sick. And so now we have Rudy's goat Mystic going up against Karma, the northeastern Milia. Will Mystic be able to fuzzy block the Secret Garden mix-ups, or will he just escape?
Or zombie them and then escape.
True, that is also an option.
Yeah, this is definitely like an interesting matchup because you always consider Baiken like, oh, haha, Baiken doesn't have to block, but she still has to predict the high-low.
It's
So
exactly.
It's the 50-50.
yeah, you're still
Both sides
got-
50-50.
got a 50-50. So
Heaven or hell.
Also, I mean, with Secret Garden, it's you know, high-low strike throw stuff too.
Yeah, of course. There's a lot of things to do for the attacker side of that one. But it doesn't matter if Mystic just does not give Karma the good hits, and Karma getting the 6P counter hit and into
6P on the baiting the movement with the needle.
Ooh!
Oh,
Wait, that might have been an FD, but we take those.
Oh no! Unfortunate.
Get a knockdown. Oh, the jump, but yeah, you don't have to worry about high-low if you get in the air when you a zombie, but unfortunately wasn't able to get anything out of it. Gonna set up another one, and the low that time, but Karma baiting it out. Yeah, you see there. I think that was good awareness from both players, though, because like the first time Mystic got in the air, got the Azami off, and kind of figured Karma's not going to let me get away with that again, so I got to low Azami this next time.
nice 5H. Catch the roll back.
That's Uzansa. That's a lot of damage from a 5H2.
It's one. H-stars are one of her best.
Just a little too far
What a
away.
balancing one. Cool.
Stock it out, gets through the invol, through the pressure.
Nice IB jump out there from Karma. So we're gonna have to see what Mystic does, but just gets hit by the jump up, jump B.
Overhead.
He's got instant overheads too.
Oh, that's a-
Nice throw.
Tried to hold it, yeah, tried to hold it to see what they came down with. The
Tried
Karma
to
just coming
escape.
down with some respect. Some respect there and just throwing. Oh, you know what? Yeah, good trade. That's a good trade because it's got the knockdown advantage.
Oh, unfortunately, that throw, but
OTG, but
it doesn't matter.
yeah, unfortunate there. It wasn't OTG burst, so it was basically doing 1 damage there because it was OTD damage. But Mystic did not tech, so just not enough there. So Faulty gonna have to come up now to face against Karma.
Yeah, this is
All right.
wow.
All right, Secret Garden abuser. Let's.
Yeah.
I'm glad I hear your opinion on the matter.
Yeah, this is some premium word saying here on our Toxic Exit Thursday stream. I mean, a Guns All Blazing stream.
Let's rock.
All
For
guns
those,
blazing.
for those uninformed
All gun
who are
blazing,
playing
gotcha.
Guilty Gear at a high level, you are a tryhard regardless of what you think.
True.
There's a lot of sweat in this room right now.
Does
That's all I'm
it
here.
does not matter.
The
Whoa.
5P.
Good 5P.
Getting that's a little sweaty of a normal there, honestly. So, and getting the pin pick up here too for the knockdown.
Yeah, Faulty caught in the corner here, gonna set up another Secret Garden. No, sets up the Okizeme, but
I can,
Yeah.
Oh, what an option to beat the parry.
I don't know if that was to beat the parry or just kind of doing that, but
I
good
mean,
awareness
yes,
to
it
back
can
out.
be.
And, like,
It can be both, right?
I mean, Mila is all about covering options when you're waking up and shows how good it is there. Baits the burst there with a burst save confirm. We saw this before though, like Karma, like, yeah, Mila takes half her life bar. Oh, gets thrown out of dust though.
And Answer's
And
got
Karma-
all the damage to make it melt too. Nice block from
Cross up, dead angles
Faulty.
out. I like that, just dead angle just to get to the seal. Catches the jump out with the far slash. And the
Nice,
IP
IP
into
throw.
the throw. Oh, it's so clean. Oh, I love it.
Duel
Stuff from Faulty.
Keep on rocking.
Always love a good IB into air throw.
Oh,
the multi tech buttons there, yeah.
Yeah, that's one you want to burst. That's a really high damage one. Ooh, nice.
Nice
air-
punish
oh,
on
yeah.
that.
No nonsense in this, but airspace.
I like this just good safe movement here from Faulty, not going too much. Gets onto the scrolls there, and yeah, it's hard for Emilio. Unfortunately, that was a missed input on the 5D, wanted to get on the scroll, so Karma goes into whiff punish. Faulty got caught with the low, trying to do something on wake up. Now you're caught in the secret garden. He escapes though with the YRC. As Dane was talking about earlier, you can jump, install that 2-2P and YRC, get your air options, get the heck out of there. Karma wastes a burst, doesn't get punished for it, but Faulty has to spend the meter to get in.
That's gonna maybe.
Oh, not quite enough, but I mean, this is not a spot you want to be in.
Nice.
Oh, Faulty takes it.
Did Faulty recognize that? Did Karma have pin? I don't know if Karma had pin there.
Karma did not have pin at that point.
Oh man, good presence of mind from Faulty.
So without breaking a sweat, we'll say, Faulty moves on to winners finals with Faulty
stride.
Azami.
Casually and calmly, I'm sure.
And
No,
look
no
at that.
sweat was had here in this lobby, not one.
So up next, we're getting our next two teams, see who gets on the other side of winners finals to fight Faulty Azami. Fish and Roses, RTW and Vevian versus the Lion, the Witch, and the W, White Beast and Riven. So White Beast and Riven, they're kind of maybe a little bit of an upset over Firestorm Lovers, knocking Solstice and KTP down to losers side. So they're going to be facing off against RTW and Vevian, two players that constantly always want to enter these brackets, but because of their work schedules, they're not always able to make it, but they're able to team up this time. So, you know, it's really cool to see them actually make it out.
Absolutely. So it's going to be fun to watch these two duke it out, and then whoever gets put in the backpack more is just going to post emotes in the chat. So
Yeah,
it's going to be fun.
that's a team tournament experience, baby.
Exactly. If I'm smoking the backpack, I'm just chilling in chat too. I'm
Yeah. Listen, what else am I using my brain for? Only shippers,
True.
nothing else.
I really do like Vevian's
Calculus of liberation.
Calculus of Liberation.
Oh, so looks like first up we've got RTW versus Riven. So Dizzy versus Leo.
Yeah, and you know what? I don't necessarily blame that because, I mean, Dizzy not a big fan of fighting Melia here, so you know what? Go let Ray fight against the Melio player or the Leo player here. Maybe get a little bit better of a matchup spread, so that way, you know, just in case Vevian chokes it out versus White Beast. Oh, the round starts 6P clash though.
Yeah. So now RTW just kind of setting up this wall, making it hard for Riven to get in. So now finding an opportunity. Riven.
Nice duels.
Yeah. Tried to find an opportunity, but the way RTW just got hit, it just made it very awkward. Goes for that low there. So now, high low, but Riven blocking it all out, finding a 2D for his trouble.
I'm getting really good at bar 2 pieces entire turn. So far as I've seen.
Absolutely. So now, what do we got here from Riven? Oh, nice super jumps. Oh, nice back turn D. That's what makes it hard to kind of go in with the fish when Leo's in back turn in this matchup. So now, oh, the super. I don't think Ray's hitting a button here, but it does bring him back to the ground.
What an air
Ray's,
throw.
Ray is more than willing to just take every safe option to leave and not press anything. Just like, I'm fine. And then just bust it out when you least expect it.
I mean, especially when you're fighting Leo, you kind of got to just take the safe options, get it away when you can. Wait for him to overextend. Sends all the meter, and Riven's just like, yeah, I'm holding down back here.
Doesn't punish, though, because it's just a little too slow for that. So now, RTW is just trying to get these hits, but the 2D working out, as RTW did not get the confirm.
Gets the knockdown. Tried to throw, but Ray already getting out.
Wait, 14 seconds. This is prime Dizzy timing.
Yeah,
Yep.
Net angle's immediate, just like, yeah, just stay over there for the next 10 seconds, please. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
all Ray is doing. There's like, don't come near me.
I don't know which is worse, Dizzy just setting up a wall of barfed out projectiles or just running away from me like a gnat in my house.
What would you prefer me do, Rudy? Anyways, as we're moving on here.
Big counter with that
Yeah.
JH. Gonna get the fire explosion there.
Nice.
And run up and throw. No Kizeme here. Just a good chunky into the corner. Set something up. And gets the overhead. That is the catch. Leo players love when holding down back there.
I mean, I also am very surprised that Jake's really said that low, actually. I thought it whipped. Because we saw it whiff earlier.
I mean, right
It's just a matter
now,
of timing.
yeah, Riven just trying to find a spot to come in there. Gets caught by a 6P on the movement there. Ray just sniffs it out. Gonna get a knockdown here and this combo. Ray with some great combo game and great setups. Blocks all these overheads. Gets F Shiki though. Goes low too soon. Ray gonna take game one.
stuff from Ray. Good effort from Riven. Dizzy fucked up. What else is new?
I mean, yeah.
On to the next batch of very cool characters.
Yeah, so we're gonna have.
Yeah, RTW.
Yeah, so this is going to be kind of a Midwest classic here, matchup we see all the time. Vivian playing Alpha versus White Beast on Milia. Definitely a common matchup, and not one of Milia's favorites because both these characters very strong and able to end a round in one solid hit.
Vivian is very good at the shotgun pressure too, so if he's able to pull it, he even uses it super well in neutral too. It's very annoying to deal with. So.
Yes, indeed it is. We all know the strife of having to deal with shotgun as a giant normal that you have to work around.
The 5D, but doesn't get the confirm, and no pin either.
Oh, well, Vivian not able to go in, gets the hit, gets the conversion, uses the pin to get that knockdown.
Surprising amount of damage for it too.
It's not blocking his knees there. Vivian gets caught by the low and the dead angle out. Yeah, just get out. But I mean, yeah, now is no meter while White Beast has all this meter on deck. Overhead. Base first again. And, oh no, you gave Evian
this could literally be it. Yeah.
The cross up there because of White Beast moving forward accidentally. A little bit, but still takes the round. Thankfully.
I think Vev is fine with that, right? Like, okay, I got your burst though.
I mean, I like that too from White Beast. Just the round under 2K, 2K, 2K. You know, holding down back the whole time, just in case Vivian decides to burst.
Good burst there from Vev too. So that way White Beast is without pin.
Yeah, without
a little
pin,
bit away from it.
Oh my
without
God.
pin and Vivian with shotgun out. Yeah, just like you can have that pin back. Don't worry, I'm command for it.
I know you're gonna sit still long enough. You're not jumping. Let's be good.
White Beast is like, even if you lose this round, White Beast burst is coming back.
Burst coming back, but like you died really quick and you still don't have your burst back. So still scary. Still want to stay alive. Yeah.
I mean, it's basically back for the next round though. Even the next hit
you're
is
really
like
you
there.
can still lose 50% before you get that burst back. That's the scary part. And we saw what worked for Vivian in that round too. Just got on the other side of the pin, got the shotgun out. So we see what Vivian's game plan is for this matchup.
Yeah, once that pin is out of the equation, that is really just like, all right, time is now.
All right, yeah, White Beast gets out,
Nice
but with
block.
a huge bit of risk on deck. Blocks the grenade on the tech. Oh, and throws the pin there. That's scary. You're gonna have to run for it and get it. Oh, gets caught. Vivian ready to convert. Gets the easy knockdown with 6H.
Yeah. Still a billion damage for it too.
Yeah,
Ooh,
Blitz
good
way
first
out.
on the Blitz.
Yeah, that
Excuse me, that works. That's
Yeah, yeah, bro,
absolutely.
She can block while she's just holding.
Oh
down.
no, I meant the Bridal Express hitting on the wrong side, sending her
no,
in
yeah.
the corner.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, yeah.
So that is 2-0 for Fish and Rose is going to be facing Faulty Azami in winners finals there. But before we get moving on with our bracket, we got loser's side. We got Laura as best girl facing against Fishing Levels. Winner of that going to fight the Lion, the Witch, and the W. And then Firestorm Lovers versus Chardy McDennis versus I'm Outside. Winner of that's going to face I'm Outside Your House. But while loser's bracket plays some of their matches, we're going to go ahead and play our highlight reel from last week's NKO. Thank you, Akai, for putting this together, and thank you all our beginner and intermediate players last week for entering. Oxy, if you want to go ahead and play that highlight reel. Come down to it,
And it goes to the Voltic Dane.
Oh no! Doing like these like neutral Shinkans, like hoping that Gravy Jones like something.
Oh, Reagan puts into the corner. That's scary.
Oh my god.
All bag explosion, but wasn't ready to block the logo.
Okay, this time gets
But now it's bipolar scumbag degenerates.
Because Joy wasn't able to hit the goal first.
no shenanigans.
And the walk-up empty break throw. Wait, that's a clear block out. They're going to win by timeout, and they know it. West sniffs out. They are a little bit of hesitation. Yeah, he uses that 2S, that's great. And Himawari gets the command there.
Yeah, this would be a combo, but this will
That
be.
will be gets the Joy special. Oh no, the 3H came out. Has to block this now. Ball control there from Cheezer.
I'm cancel, very important.
Or greed serve good mileage off the flip
or not, and by the time you get a choice, it's too late.
Yep.
Oh!
Gets for the big counter hit.
Offense, but then sometimes a neutral. Oh no, but
I mean, always scary to like wake up throw Viking. Oh, good wire C. Yeah, like we've seen this from Joy over and over. Like tech buttons, tech high. Though Viking doesn't have that involved there. Yeah. Another throw. Yeah, just gonna start throwing here. Zigbar changing up his game plan here some. And another one. Yeah, Zigbar smells blood. Important thing is Faust can't throw any items as long as the food is on the ground. Oh, bait the food. And these JDs stopping Gravy Jones from approaching. He's been picking up 2D, but it works, so I haven't told him to stop. Got Sheen Kens?
Main situation, Shock has to leave.
Ooh, that wicked DP not good enough to get out of that H disco.
Nice. We have knockdowns. We have overhead.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's it.
boy.
Oh, the
Ooh, nice.
stun stripper.
Nice
Into the
run.
dash cancel. Into the reset. Zigbar just going through. And another drop there. Maybe Joy looks a little shook here. Yeah, just immediate super. Yeah, you can't burst this. Sorry. I just let me get some damage here and get the stun. First, let's take away the rest of that burst meter. Base the burst. I mean, you got the meter. Try to do a meeting with that JH. That's the risk. Backdash through it. Base the burst. You got to be with Oh, the overhead beats the throw attempt. Base the throw attempt. Oh, gonna get counter hit by that. Oh, but Gravy takes the hit. Didn't realize they had a ball. Usually it's circle structure.
He's a magician projectile. They track him.
And the blitz.
They
And the that all combo. Pixel of life here. No,
I like the no tech. I like the no tech by the Joy factor. Oh no, but no, it's not it. No, it's not it.
Is no one gonna ask me how my spaghetti was?
I know. All right, and thank you, Akai, putting together that great highlight reel from last week's NKO. We run these beginner to intermediate brackets at the end of every month, every Thursday here at TXT. But tonight we're running all guns blazing, and we're coming up to losers quarterfinals here. We're gonna have team I'm Outside Your House, Yosagi and Karma facing down against team Firestorm Lovers, KTP and Solstice. Both these very strong teams made a huge run through the losers bracket here. So coming up to our final top 8 teams. So it looks like we're joining the lobby now. Who is captain? I don't care.
Captain doesn't matter. Once again, captain does not matter.
Yeah, Dane's captain.
Because you put the name down.
All right.
All right, we're doing it by commentator's preference now.
All right.
I mean, not streamer. That's it. There you go.
All right, KTP calling Yosagi out. Just like, yeah, you know what, you.
That's how we do it.
Willing my opponent into the cap.
Get on the cap.
I mean, he did.
He did get on the cap. He did.
Yeah, okay.
All right, there we go.
Okay, this is clear, yeah. Yeah, so again, we're not really running team captains. We're not really enforcing it. So, whoever you guys want to send up first, send up first.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
All those overheads.
Yup, it's very cool. So many little punches that can lead into death.
I think it's such a cool character. But what an amazing IB air throw there from Yosagi.
Watching the May players as a play, it definitely made me reconsider how I feel about the character. I'm probably not gonna play her, but seeing y'all rock with her is tough.
Nice run up overhead kiss.
Yeah, go straight to the overhead kiss punish to keep the corner there. Decent amount of damage. Oh, the OTG.
No.
Tries to get the OTG rebuy, but
No, he messed up the hoop. That's what it was, and so he accidentally got the 5K. It's still working out here for
better a
KTP, but all
5K
that
than a
meter.
3K there for sure. But KTP takes round 1 there. Both bursts about even.
ATP exemplifying you can only block for so long.
And I mean, yeah, this round start, far slide, Johnny at level 1 here, just because you get caught by a random far slash, not a big deal, but getting caught by those random coins, that's a much bigger problem.
Oh god,
He's got a
watch out.
level 3. That's a lot of damage.
My God, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that's some okay damage.
Unblockable. Get level 2 out of it. Spends all the coins, but you know what? It's fine because I'm going to take this round now if you don't mind.
Yep, catches back. It's unfuckwittable. Is why I received the god.
I think that's a good thing because it's like, okay, I have my burst back now. So
Yeah,
if you do-
Yosagi almost won that round too fast because now Yosagi has no burst at all. Level 2 though.
It's so difficult to contest when Johnny's in the air at a specific height. It's very hard to anti-air and we do it. Blocks.
Yeah, we saw this last round though. KTP got in the corner, just kind of got run over. They're going to get a chance to get out this time. Yosagi's doing his best not to let it happen. And the FG.
Ooh, that was a good combo.
Yeah, you got to get your burst back, but gets away with it. And I mean, all right, just perfect. Just play perfect now. Just perfect now. That's all you have to do.
I mean, if anyone, I would not be surprised to see KTP play perfect.
Oh no, the miss. He got the blitz, but didn't get the confirm off the counter hit and gonna get caught by the overhead.
The game ended the way it started of KTP not blocking the overhead missed finder. That's so unfortunate. Oh.
Really was like a missed execution error there from Yosagi. Got a blitz, meant he was in counter hit state until he landed, and KTP got the counter hit, got the hit.
I have to assume KTP wanted to land the counter hit while he was on the ground and just didn't expect that to happen as a
Not
result.
ready for the hit confirm.
Good stuff all the same. Moving on to Karma and Solstice now. This is not Ram's favorite matchup in any capacity. But I mean, we've seen Solstice beat the odds before. Oh, okay, just we'll send it.
Yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. So now, low there for Solstice. Has to spin that burst a little early here, so we're gonna have to see it now. Nice hit, and has the RC to back it up. So Karma just getting another H-Disc Oki in the corner. This time blocking it from Solstice.
Same exact,
with the little sword hit.
Same exact pattern as before with Solstice. Oh, did it from the far slash counter hit the Dara.
Ooh,
Both of them whiff. It's actually okay for that kind of worked out okay for Solstice. Got a better screen positioning.
Nice 60.
Yeah, really good.
The burst.
Wants to keep this corner. Wants to keep this spacing advantage far away from.
Oh no! Nice block here, but unfortunately, the Tiger need bad news twice.
Got the burst back, but not in time to burst. Save himself out of that combo. Karma gonna go up.
Karma's definitely fine with just if you're low enough, I don't have to worry about pin. It doesn't matter.
Yep, that's that cross-up setup when you're not fully in the corner. Melius just started doing. It's really dirty, and Solstice is basically like their tournament life is on the line in this one. So Solstice is gonna have to find a way to fight the unfortunate matchup in a lot of ways. But all he needs is one hit.
Yep, that is.
Ooh. Oh, gets the knockdown here too, but unfortunately just the super jump key from Karma, but missed. That's a sad moon, everybody. So
the 2H though, or 2S. The fly swatter swats the fly, gonna give Karma a lot of damage here. Gets the knockdown. Solstice gonna get Okizeme bait the burst. Karma not giving it to him.
Yeah, good. Keep it on your pocket. You don't need it for now.
So now, Solstice is like, I'm not done yet. I still got some matches to play. Overhead right here, saying Karma, you got to spend your burst now. So next good hit that Solstice gets is going to be big. This one's not a good hit. It's just a little poke to set up a better advantage. But
5K there, like, but too far to get the full confirm. And the 4P match. Oh, get out of my face. Get it. Stop.
Yep.
Nice low that time. Keeps Karma in the corner. 2D jump cancel. Gets a good confirm here.
This isn't death. The next hit will be.
Not quite. Ramithon not with enough meter.
No way. Okay.
Nope.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
All right, calm down, everybody. Calm down.
Give me your
This is
meter.
PG.
Give me your meter. Just give me your meter. All right.
Listen, that was a will kill if I ever seen any, because Ram can surprise me any day of the week.
True.
I was like, is it gonna bust out like surprise micro dash 5P mash and guts crush all of a sudden? I don't know.
I feel like we've been here before.
A little sense of deja vu, a little familiar, but not too
Ram
familiar.
versus Johnny with Solstice on the Ram. I've never seen this matchup before.
Y'all just
What are
have
you
to
talking
pretend
about?
it's like it's just you just pretend it's grand finals. The reset has already happened. It's 2-2. That's just all you gotta
True.
worry about right now.
Oh, the far slash round start though from both of them, but Johnny's just winning out in that instance.
No
Maybe
levels
again-
though, but any,
Yeah,
bit,
it's
of,
like-
any bit of damage Johnny gets, it just adds more to that one coin hit, being so much harder.
I could
Yeah.
do something big there, but unfortunately, Solstice just getting hit and being put in the corner with Johnny in level 3.
Yeah, Yosagi with early momentum, but Solstice manages to escape.
Nice air
Not for
throw.
long though, gets that air throw, puts him right back in the corner.
Gets the swords back now. Just being like, all right, I can't just sword set. I have to play with my normals here a little bit too. Because Yosagi just has this life lead and is like, I'm not going in.
Yeah,
You throw the
huge
sword,
life
I'll
lead,
hit you.
huge meter lead, just like, hey, can we just hurry up and get to the next round already? Like, we both know you're not winning this one, so. And Solstice just holds on to the burst, gonna be possible last round here.
Yep. Tournament life on the line for both these people.
He just bait any punish there. Yosagi playing extremely clean right now.
Oh, unfortunate with that.
Yeah, Solstice maybe with a little bit of input drops here. We saw that last round. And with that level on deck, you're going to be able to get the conversion off that far slash. Alright, wire.
On the air dash.
Alright, where are you going to get burst? Solstice does have a chance to burst. Unfortunately,
Made
not
a
really.
fully burst safe with no coins now.
Yeah, and Yosagi's just like, yeah, okay, that's fine.
Yep, okay, yeah.
That was a very tough position to come back from, and Yosagi just holding his advantage the entire time.
Yeah, so Yosagi cleaning that one up there. 2-1 over Firestorm Lovers. Gonna move on to loser semifinals.
So next up, we're going to have Laura. Laura is Best Girl with Bismarck and Frosted, and the Lion, the Witch, and the W with Riven and Jam Hater. I mean White Beast. So
I can't tell you how many Star Trek DS9 gifs I've seen been posted, like in the last 20 minutes. As soon as they saw they were gonna play this match in the last like 5 minutes or so. So yeah, this is gonna be a match between players that know each other. I'm gonna say.
yes. They've all played each other before. We're gonna have to. The big sticking point of this matchup is White Beast, aka Jam Hater, going to fight Bismarck for the first game of the set, and it's looking like that's going to be the case because Riven especially asked for this. So
White Beast, now specifically pointing out, White Beast is staying on Amelia for this too, because White Beast hates Jam so much. They have been putting some good time into Pocket Hayhew, but maybe not quite ready for tournament yet.
Maybe he wants to keep it to what they know best for now. Yeah,
exactly.
I feel that.
I mean, if you still knock down Jam, like that's still a good position. It's just a little harder to sometimes get the hit on Jam, just because Jam can chase Milia into the air and fight her better there than a lot of other characters can. So.
Heaven or hell. Duel. One.
Yeah, but
Let's
jam damage.
rock.
The damage.
The Jamage, but this is a lore battle, so we're gonna have to see how this one goes. Oh, immediate start.
Oh, but too high for the 4-6P. Yeah, Amelia's super lightweight there, so hard to get that 4-6PK there. This matchup generally favors Jam just slightly because obviously one knockdown Melee can run it, but Jam able to keep up with Amelia's speed, and like you said, the Jamage is so high. And
The
just
Ryujin!
yeah, he was like, yeah, you want to punch me carding? That's cute.
Well, I mean, I guess that'll beat some neutral options that Milia has.
Yep. The 4H being slid around. So now.
Yeah, I mean, you can see how Amelia has so much trouble dealing with Jam on the ground. Sure, you can suffer that's 2D, but you're opening yourself up to Jam just full sending the 6H. Nice wake up DP, auto-corrects into a Gekirin, gets punished for it. Jumps out of the corner, J2K YRC, my beloved, and gets the max Gekirin. Yeah, you got a faster over at B2. I get an easy conversion off of it.
I think White Beast was trying to pick up pin from that position, unsure if they would get it, and then just held it a little bit too long because it was scary.
J8 chasing Amelia down, and the big
no.
counter, and that's high in the air too. Gonna get 4-6 punch, get a knockdown from it. And White Beast just not blocking their ankles, gets thrown for it. Not gonna get a knockdown here. White Beast gonna try to escape.
But gets the pin back.
Covers it up. Air throws the tech buttons. Oh, doesn't
Full
get the
burst
first.
here.
That's a lot of meter now.
Doesn't
Not
get the
connected.
disc YRC though. Mm.
Legacy of Jam Hate continues strongly.
I just felt it. Jeez. I felt White Beast swearing at me from somewhere, but
You felt the DS9 gif.
I
in
did.
distance.
But Riven gonna face off against Frost now for some Kai versus Leo. Another.
It's all in good fun with those two.
Yeah, it sure is.
But we have two kings fighting off right now, so I know this matchup can be a little annoying for Leo just because of Kai's very strong normals. But it's gonna be fun to see these two fight it out. So I feel like I haven't seen these two play that often. So
Yeah, I think both of these players play a little bit more reserved, slow-paced way. So it's definitely like a side of the matchup I haven't seen too much of.
ooh, nice close slash throw S there.
Enhanced Dunnage is also going to be a pretty big obstacle for Riven to overcome.
Yeah, that bar slash, enhanced stun edges. Oh, but the JD gets the air throw reset off of it. And I like that. Riven goes for a safe jump and Frost just lays out the 5H. Oh, the frame trap though with the 2P.
I like these dash jumps from Riven. Leo's jump K is really not just to deal with at a lot of angles, so he's trying to find those points where it's awkward anti-air.
The overhead has to RC to be safe, and the trade! Yeah, the 2D gets in the air, so it's kind of sort of throw and ball. Works out for a trade for Riven there, and the overhead. Gonna go right into the
So now, Riven taking the first round here, so Frosted, they've already been showing like, hey, I have a lot of matchup knowledge, so, but it's all about just keeping this momentum in a first to one. So, what's Frosted gonna do here?
Oh, Frost is gonna mash, get frame trapped there. Fortunate OTG on Frost's end there, gets a little bit of life. Oh yeah, just gonna have to go in the air, jumps out, just escapes, but oh, double jumps, not able to leave the corner there. Riven punishes the air throw. Alright, you got out of the corner, now face the other way.
Nice confirm here, also the counter hit far S. Nice 6P there too to catch this neutral jump A, or jump cat.
Hill gets the air confirm there. Oh, but air dashes into a far slash. Frost is slowly grinding Riven down here. Oh, you know what? I don't mind that. And like, especially holding on to the meter, just like, hey, I've got a burst on deck. You're still gonna have to try to punish this. Why not?
I don't think Frosted did hit a button!
Frosted flinched in PRC. Actually got caught out of the PRC startup.
Oh no, that's not dead!
That's not a DP.
That's not a DP, but gets over it and has the meter. Skedaddle Skedoodle gets right on in. Frosted stays alive.
Alright, Riven's on tournament life here. But if anybody can do it, I believe in Riven, but that's a really good DP here from Frosted to get this corner position.
And forces Riven to burst, forces to stop the bleeding. Gonna use that H-boom. Frost air backdashes into it, gets caught because of it. Air in the corner, never mind, I'm in the corner and I'm comboing you. Resets, tries to jump out, gets caught, doesn't FD, and we are in danger time.
Flash kick RC, but blocks the gold burst too. This is party time, and that is going to die.
Yeah.
Kill the other.
Well, one of them died.
One of them did die, so I'm not wrong.
It's an OS, you know?
Yeah, commentary OS, yes.
So Riven gonna face off against Bismarck. This is a rematch, a first to one teams rematch from Frosty Faustings because these two faced off in the team tournament on the post bracket on Sunday.
It's all come down to this. They've been training for this moment.
I mean, Riven did tell me at Frosty Faustings, like, I love this game.
This is a video game.
Riven was telling me, like, this matchup, it got a lot harder when Jam players learned that they just don't have to run at Leo as much.
A novel concept.
Yeah.
And we're seeing that now, we're like, yeah, like, Bismarck's like, I'm not playing neutral with you, sir. I'm just carding up over here. I will simply leave at any moment.
Yeah, Bismarck's playing this extremely smart right now. Just
like,
picking the right opportunities when Riven wants to swing a button.
I mean, you get so used to Jam wanting to chase at, like, wanting to run at them that they just let her do whatever she wants at full screen. And if that's carding up, you're letting Jam get so much power charged. Yeah, you can't really punish that IDDP. Gets a knockdown. Yeah, just 2D and immediately backdashes away. Doesn't want to get scary burst there.
Unfortunately, doesn't get another jump there to get the 226H knockdown, but
And they're
nice block.
yeah, FD's in the air, very important. Good trade. Gets a knockdown. Bismarck looking really strong right now. Yeah, just run back in. Bismarck not with a lot of meter, but doesn't need it. Not going to get a knockdown. Or gets a knockdown there, but doesn't get Okizeme. And there, air throw reset though. Once the knockdown, run up and throw. Yeah, Riven not representing the flash kick, so might as well throw him.
Oh, that's not a safe jump. I thought they were doing a safe jump.
Yeah, there is a safe jump there. Blocks in the air, gets the
Wow.
ending throw punish. Not going to be enough to kill Lee with a lot of defense here. Riven got a burst on deck, but gonna have to look for a place to gold burst.
Yeah,
and
nowhere else.
yeah, Bismarck keeping that safe and honest.
Good stuff from Bismarck.
Yeah, Bismarck's playing extremely well tonight. So.
Hungry.
Yeah, so Laura's best girl going to move on to loser semifinals there to face I'm Outside Your House. But first, next up, we're gonna have winners finals here. Now, of course, normally we'd run 3 out of 5 sets for these, but since it's a teams tournament, we can't really do that. So this is just gonna still be your standard first to ones as we run through this between Faulty Azami versus Fish and Roses.
The chaos remains. True to form. So nothing out of the ordinary there.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely again some of our best exert players in NA that I know about coming up to face off in a winners finals here. So I'm very excited to see this set.
Vev versus Faulty. I haven't seen these two fight in a while.
I haven't seen this matchup in a while.
That's also true.
How many Elfelts and Answers do you see fighting each other frequently?
Not that much, but these two are both extremely strong at their characters. They know what they're doing, so it's gonna be fun to watch in this one. It's interesting because like Answer can do stuff at full screen even just by setting up these scrolls, but Elfelt Sniper does deal with a lot of those situations extremely well. But the card is like, pretty fast for those spots too. But
It's a laser beam.
It's a confirm off of that too. I thought that was an awkward angle, but Faulty's like,
damage confirmed.
yeah.
No blitz back. It's alright. He's fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, you go back to mid-screen there, but you get to keep your meter. But now he's in the corner here.
Carry RC.
Oh,
no.
he's the first.
And
So much damage as a result.
yeah, Answer does not have a lot of guts and has a really huge air hurt box. So it's very hard for Answer to get out of the situation. Actually takes the corner with that Resho, gets through. And again, it's just like, yeah.
Tries to do the pickup, but unfortunately just a little too, not enough tech.
Corner here. Now, important to note, Answer does take damage when doing 2-2P, so he does still take chip damage, so he actually can't 2-2P those shotgun blasts. Yeah, just gonna have to try to get forward here. Gets it, doesn't, I don't, oh no, actually does have a card set. Catches through the, yeah, I think both players know that they are touch from death, and the bridal stall beats the 6P.
Oh, nice try there.
I mean, good neutral from both players, both playing knowing they are a hit from dying there. Vevian with the burst and catches the tech air dash buttons. Big hit. Hits, yeah, just the wrong way shotgun. Faulty gonna go to the other corner now, gonna get his burst back, but not gonna, yeah, stunned here. Where do you burst?
That's the only place you can burst in that whole thing.
Good awareness there from Faulty being able to burst that.
And now this is like where Faulty can make a comeback here because he has a lot of these answer mix-ups in the corner. Like, yes, Blitz is like the thing of like, oh, if you blitz, you invalidate his options. But
Vevian spent meter FDing. Unfortunate OTG there. Gonna give Vevian a chance to fight back. Faulty tries to air throw, gets caught in the air. And just the JDYRC. Oh, the 6P.
Oh,
no! Goals twice.
Nice try, Faulty.
Yeah, got on to recognize Faulty was on the scroll and could do a counter at any time, so just went for a roll for the invol frames. And just stalled the counter and punished.
Yep, good stuff from Vev.
So next up, we're gonna have. All right, you two can commentate this one because we're gonna have Ray the Warrior racing down against Mystic. So we're gonna have Dizzy versus Viking.
Man,
this is Mystic's favorite matchup, right?
This matchup is dog water.
What do you mean? It's Mystic's favorite matchup. I've never seen Mystic more excited to play a matchup in my life.
This is one of Viken's 2 worst matchups. first being caught, this being the reason. Obviously, Fish invalidating Azami on Oki is really nice for Dizzy. Main reason being though, fucking Dizzy has all the means to just stay away from Viking and not care about.
Yeah, but
none of that matters when you're in the corner getting F-Shiki'd. Gets away there, a little bit of execution. Oh,
but gets around.
Straight through all of that.
Now, I was into my segue to my next point. This is where the benefits of Viking come. You at least do a billion damage. So Dizzy made a paper. You can neutralize that factor with just touching them, but therein lies the punchline, just touching them.
And both of these characters...
Yeah, that's the thing I was going to say. Dizzy can just do it right back to you.
Yes.
So, like, normally in matchups like that, it's like, oh yeah, they're fast, they move around, and they separate.
Oh, I see what happened there.
But
That was
made of
funny.
glass. So I just hit them and they die. But Dizzy's like, yeah, I'm made of glass, but I also touch you and I kill you back. And I was that play that you can't get out of, so...
That was a really scary situation, but Ray getting the throw.
Back with the perfect. Yeah, so basically all that is comes down to is who gets a hit first is what I'm seeing between the two of these.
Kinda, yeah. That's not
The
entirely wrong.
D-fish there to protect Dizzy so Ray can just hit his favorite button, 2P.
It's into the air, and
The
this
throw!
high throw. Ray
Yeah,
got
that
a
was-
first deck.
That was perfect for Mystic because Ray couldn't throw too early because Mystic was still in the air. But blocks the F-Shiki and just jumps out.
Oh, and you see there, Biken tried to super jump and air throw Ray there, but Biken's super jump doesn't get her any higher than her normal jump there, so actually wasn't able to get that air throw.
Yeah.
Oh, a little too far away for that 2D.
Yeah, that mid-screen, that Azami into Komi at least gets you out of the worst of Dizzy's setups. You can still get punished for it, but she has trouble converting off of it.
And that Ray didn't even need to speed mirror in that one because that one traded. So we're going to have to see what does here, but Mystic staying alive at the moment
And
because of the Suzerain.
I'll say the sucker punch with the uppercut, gonna get a knockdown there. Yeah, Ray spends the burst now because I don't have meter to play the game anymore. Mystic says, I don't want to let you play the game anymore. Stay in this corner.
Nice
Fuzzy.
super jump.
Yeah, fuzzy
Avoids
jumps.
the situation.
Do it again. Do it again. Oh,
That's
conscious
not knocked down
there.
because of the corner.
The
However,
anti-air Yosan's in here. Yeah, but Mystic's giving up the screen positioning now. He's not going to get a knockdown from that air hit. Mystic knows it.
that was such a scary spot. That's not going to do it.
Oh.
Mystic with the good awareness doesn't burst there. Gets a gold burst. Has all this meter now. This is scary for Ray the Warrior.
Yeah.
But
Has the mirror to do Rokon even on IB, RC, that lives 50-50. That's no reason not to do it.
yeah, and Ray had no meter there, so actually got caught out in the air trying to back, but couldn't FD in the air.
And that was good recognition from Ray, knowing if you IB Bike at 2H, you can pretty much jump out of all of her options pretty safely.
That's that
Normally, well, when you have health, it doesn't matter. But it doesn't matter if there's no meter. Really,
Right.
that's the answer.
Yep.
And Mystic, as we all saw with the lucky gold burst, had all the meter.
I won't say that's a lucky gold burst. That was Ray baited the normal burst there. Mystic with the awareness to say, I'm gonna delay this just a little bit. Let's see what happens.
I mean, we'd have to ask, but if it wasn't on purpose, it was mad lucky, right?
Yep. Now we got no more time for that match. We're in another one.
Tommy.
God damn, second burst working out for Vev. Yep. Good old Pineberry.
Nice
No,
war.
Rose out of the corner, unfortunately. I mean, if you're Vevian, you're kind of happy with that. It's like, okay, I got thrown, but I got thrown away from the...
The Aris on me. Doing
Yep.
good damage there, if nothing else, for Mystic. Bats away the grenade.
That is kind of the problem, though, is like, Vevian's getting caught by these zombies because even if he's got the grenade pulled, all of zombie follow-ups kind of... They depend on the Azami hit stun or the follow-ups hit stun, and you're not getting that.
Oh my gosh.
So
what
I
a
will
throw
say
there from
about
Vev.
that situation of Mystic, using getting the hits while Vev is carrying Pineberry. That's honestly preferable to like having Pineberry out in the field because of Elfelt's really strong neutral control options. Once Pineberry's out, it's kind of hard to like get your way in without taking a risk to swing Pineberry away. And even
Makes
then, Elfelt gets her way into under pressure, and then all her shenanigans happen.
All right, Vevian having to back off here. Low crush.
G.
Oh, but gets
It's
the
almost a
6K.
really good pickup.
Nice
That's-
Oh, but then punish the Azami. That was a red Azami, I think, accidentally did that.
That was a free punish, and Vev just is like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't recognize it was a red Azami and couldn't be held. Wasn't ready for the punish there. Vev caught
Yeah.
corner. And this is like the scary part because Elfelt doesn't really have a normal 6P. Biken with a very fast IAD, so caught in the corner there, you don't really have good answers to Biken's IAD.
Yeah, it's great. Love IDing on Elfelt for free. I'll take it any day of the week.
No,
And I mean-
Mystic just doesn't even have to go in here. He's like,
No.
all right, Bev, you got to do something. I have all this health, all this meter, and you're dead.
Yeah.
Now that he once he got the health advantage, like over 50%, he was like, okay, now you have to take the risk. I'm good.
Faulty Azami takes that 2-1 over Fish and Rose is going to send them down to loser side of the bracket. And going to move on to grand finals there. So going to wait for the winner of losers finals. But first, we got to figure out who's facing down. Fish and Roses between Laura as best girl and I'm outside your house. So we're going to have Bismarck and Frosted facing down against Yosagi and Karma.
This is going to be fun. Sup, gamers. I love that.
Hey, gamers.
Hey, gamers. How's everybody doing? So, let's see what we got here. We got a Johnny and Amelia versus a Jam and a Kai. So, gonna be fun to see who they decide to send up first for each one of these. I don't think we're gonna have to worry about like blind picks for any of these at the end, because I think everybody's just gonna play, and it's like if we accidentally pull a bad matchup for you, don't worry, I'll carry from here. So I like the confidence of it all, you know.
I mean, that's kind of why we don't enforce captains, because like sometimes you're just like, no, let me on first. I feel good. Just let me on first. Come on, I want to play.
Just run the set, bro.
Yeah, just if you win, it doesn't matter.
All right, Frosted versus Yosagi, Kai versus Johnny.
This is a notable rough matchup for Kai here, but we're going to see if Frosted... Again, I have to imagine these two get a decent amount of playtime against each other, so...
Frosted has beaten Yosagi before. I just want to point that out for everybody. In TNS, Frosted has beaten Yosagi in first to twos. So what's the first to one? But just a faster first to two.
No one is fully infallible.
That's true.
Is the real juice of fighting games.
That checks out. But unfortunately, Johnny at level 2 there off that early trade. Now, yeah, going to get a lot of damage off this hit. Good burst from Frost, yeah.
I think we saw a little bit of Yosagi expecting that too. He's like, oh, you're gonna probably burst my knockdown, so I'm just gonna milk it up for a little bit more damage.
Yeah, I don't think Frost had any way to get a conversion there, so had to go for the Stun Dipper, but unfortunately a little bit too close and uncomboed. Things he hates playing Kisuke. And the blitz and the delay into the landing low to punish any possible blitz back.
Here goes Johnny and his really, really good Denigal attack. Alright, coin off the table, but this is probably gonna be an unblock. No unblock? It's not
Unblock black, OTG.
Alright.
High low and into the overhead.
Oh, watch your dome. I got smoked by that. I forgot
Like
I could do
the
that.
overhead throw, you know.
Yeah, I totally forgot to get that, that overhead.
That's always the problem, is you always forget about high misfinder being an overhead, and then he does it, and you're like, oh yeah. Fortunate there, Frost gets tagged by the coin again.
Oh my god, TK. From that close? I'm
Oh,
shocked.
run up the air throw. I like that. Good awareness, just like sometimes you just got to go and take the game to the air against Johnny when he's up there. Him coming down with the button is really hard to deal with. Jumps
Nice
up,
jump
walks.
up.
Yeah, forces Yosagi to RC there to be safe. And this
Nice
Stun Dipper,
stun dipper.
to be honest, he's got the 50 meter. He can let him rip here. Yosagi's got to hold it down back there.
Nice. Good fight there. Looks like an OS throw in the air. Oh,
Just let it rip. Although I think Yosagi thought he had to confirm on that one, which is why he let it rip.
Frost doesn't catch him with the Tech JS there. Gets punished for it on the landing after the tech situation.
Yosagi only has 1 point left, but it might not matter.
Yeah, but you know what? Go for a wake up RTL to get avoid that.
Yeah.
It's
Frame
reverse back
normal,
on the
yeah.
last hit too. Unfortunate.
6 frame far/normal. Unfortunate. Yeah. Ooh.
I wonder if Frosted could have done wake up stun dipper or red Roman cancel and actually gotten past the coin and been safe there.
It's hard to say, right? The timing of it would have been really tight.
Like, yeah, you're basically betting on Yosagi baiting wake up something.
The play might have been to like mash stun dipper no matter what. Like, so even if you got hit by coin, you just do it again. Because then,
Right.
and assuming it depends on the finer choice. If Yosagi went for like mid finer, that might have been the way to beat it. But if he went for low finer, he would.
We got another Amelia versus Jam here. We saw this before. Bismarck just kind of taking care of White Beast, but Bismarck facing Karma now, and Karma's... I mean, that's a good trade if you're Jam. Like, okay, I don't have to do Amelia knockdown. Karma immediately up backing away, getting to the pin, doesn't want to play the neutral without it.
Yeah, this is definitely an air battle, and pin makes that a lot easier for you.
Yeah, I mean, it most importantly opens up these big conversions, going to get a Secret Garden knockdown from it with that pin. Good defense there. As I say, they get caught by the last overhead. Karma going to take the round. Going to go on to set point to move on to losers finals.
Keep on rocking.
Knockdown, avoid pin pickup. Yep, back to neutral. I want the pin back. Didn't get. Gotta
That's
give it up to get
such
it.
a good button to stop that meaningless aggression. Oh, that IDDP. Karma baits it out. Bismarck with no card, but chases the backdash with the close slash. Gets a lot of damage off of just a small little combo.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, roll through, beat the puff puff. Dead Angles doesn't want any more of this nonsense.
No.
Oh no, a little too far.
Yeah, that can happen on Milia, where you're just a little bit too far, trying to keep it burst safe. Karma not giving that burst, though. Karma saying, I'm gonna run up, I don't need to burst yet. Yeah, far slash just to keep the Secret Garden going. Oh, the blitz, but yeah, too far. Get the protect. But yeah, oh, you're gonna OTG jam, you better have a good response to Wake Up DP, or Wake Up... JH, I'm getting mixed up here with the DP on screen. Back beats. Immediate dead angle, immediately doesn't want to deal with it in the cross up. Oh, you try to...
Parry at long last.
You can't do that to Jam!
Yeah,
Come on!
that's
They
not
tried to.
I mean, Bismarck had been showing like, I'll block it out. Sure, yeah, you're probably doing jam parry safe stuff. And Karma was like, yeah, okay, tight. I get to do my normal stuff. Oh, fuck.
No, you don't.
But Karma showing really good recognition that Puff can be rolled through and then use that.
Oh, the
good
yeah, Karma maybe thought that would
Good
be
block.
blocks the IDDP, but I mean, very hard to punish that. Doesn't get a good punish there, and like just both players playing the air game here right now. But Jam gets the advantage of that far slash red Roman cancel. Gonna get another IDP on deck. Unfortunately, again, just too far for either player to get a knockdown here. Yeah, baits out the IDDP, but yeah, Milia can't get a knockdown from that far slash without meter.
Oh, yeah, had to burst that. The crouching for free pin coming up on top of it, too.
Oh, Bismarck actually getting negative penalty here, losing
Barely seen from Bismarck.
I mean, it's hard to approach Milia here.
But this is no knockdown because of pen.
Yeah, no knockdown. And Bismarck backing away, just like, no, you don't get the pin, but the far slash red Roman cancel.
Yeah, the Bakushu, but no follow-up to do anything.
That means Laura's best girl gonna take 4th place this week, as Fish and Roses gonna join up here.
I was gonna say, good stuff from Karma on doing the far slash with Bakushu was happening, because if it whiffed or like more Komi happening, the RC would have made it safe and could have just punished whatever option Bismarck went for. Really good stuff.
Yep, good showing from both players there. But up next, Karma and Yosagi here gonna have to fight versus Vevian and Ray the Warrior here. So, is this a rematch? I don't think so. I don't think this is the first time.
Don't think this is a rematch.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah, I'm looking right now. This is the first time these two are all bracket. So,
nice. And again, the spread of people fighting each other. Love to see it. Also, again, just seeing more of Ray and Vev fighting people we don't get to see them normally fight because of time constraints.
Heaven or
Ooh, this will be a fun one. I know these two have fought a fair amount before, which is why I said that. This matchup can be annoying, for sure, for Dizzy, just because Milia has so many good air options, but these two have played each other.
it's one of those unfortunate matchups where you kind of, it's almost a mirror match, but the other player's better, the other character's better than you are at doing your same game plan. Yeah. So it's one of those rough matchups, but I mean, this is definitely a character where one knockdown can run it all, so, and Ray's got early momentum here.
I'm really extremely confident too, not bursting any of this. Just like, yeah, I'm taking a crap load of damage, but I just need that hit. I'll be good.
Oh, you can do that kind of setup? That's kind of sick.
Hey, I'll see up the notebook right as we speak.
You know it.
And Ray just stalling in the air, spins the meter.
No pen, though.
Thrown. And I mean, yeah, Karma held on the burst this whole time.
Optimization.
Gets a knockdown, not a great one. And the throw after the disc. The backdash wires. Woo! I hate backdash YRC so much.
hey, you should use it. I bet you like it.
I do use it and I feel filthy every time, but Karma here, the knockdown.
It's another one that's going to be Secret Garden? No, just a little bit.
Doesn't have the conversion for the Secret Garden off of that hit. Race forces the burst there, gets him away from that pin.
I want your pin off the screen.
Oh, but all right. Karma gets forward, rolls over to pick up the pin.
That's a bad 6P, huh? Yeah, wouldn't have guessed.
Sometimes it'd be like that, you know?
I mean, no one has explained why it's bad. Is my main fault. I'm gonna be real.
Cross
Nice
up
block here.
here. Is the cross up, crouching
Yep.
confirm. Karna takes the round.
Really good stuff. Nice, cleans it up.
Yep.
Has Karma spent the burst? I can't recall anymore.
No, they haven't needed to. They held on to it all through the first round, then just took the second round pretty cleanly. They've been holding on to this burst this whole time. I mean, Dizzy, a character that doesn't really optimize for damage a lot of the time, so Melee gets a few more hits. Oh, the too early on the 6H, though!
2S whiff into the throw. All right.
And Karma just gets hit by the meaty mid there, gives up a lot of HP. Now you're going to start looking for the burst, going to get a throw.
Viking and throwing, buddy.
Yeah, it's scary. Like, all these throws are basically burst safe. Yeah, it bursts out of the block string. I respect it. And yeah, just PRCs to be safe, but IADs into the anti-air JP or 5P. Gets the knockdown from it. Gets caught low, trying to up back out. RC's into the secret garden. What's the secret? Overhead low into the tick throw.
Yeah, I'm not blocking that. I mean, I'm not escaping that throw scenario either. No, not
into another pin.
Oh,
no, he got the pin back
pin,
right before the burst.
But Ray is like, yeah, the pin's all the way over there, and I don't need to approach you. I'm just going to set up the wall here.
Health difference does mean
Ray still has meter too, so this is probably going to do it here. This does a lot of damage.
Yes, Ray takes it. Good awareness from Ray there. Just like, I mean, that was great situational awareness and positioning, saying like, I might not have the life lead, but I have the meter lead, and you're not getting that pin back. And just enough aggression there to bait Karma into doing something, and has the meter to get that 5k to mean something there.
They did like shield fish summon into like purposefully missed space. Like, you're Melee, you're fast, you can punch us with a 2k, and then immediately ran a 5k on him, expecting like Ray to summon. What an amazing call out.
We're going to have Yosagi versus Vevian here now. Now, I know I've seen Vevian fighting against Why Not recently here, so Vevian should be pretty fresh on this matchup here. But of course, Yosagi, no slouch, a strong player all around.
Both of these characters are the character of I put you in the condition, in the situation, and then they're all the same.
Oh, snipes out the Yosagi playing some super hot here.
That has been doing that. It's been really cool to see. Just like the RC slowdown to get the time barrier extension every time. It's been so worth it every single time.
Oh no, just off. Doesn't get the dash momentum on that.
Johnny's a real character now. Watch out.
Yeah, Johnny with level 3 here. Any hit's gonna convert, and convert he does.
Yep.
You can't burst there.
Unfortunate, yeah, tried to burst there, but that is a burst. OS gets thrown. Vevian without a burst on deck now at all.
Did he just was that a taunt? I couldn't see.
No. If that was a taunt, you would have seen Rakusho, which is going to be happening later this month on the 15th. Shoutouts to Adapt for that one, but Yosagi with the late OTG burst there. Vevian gonna get the conversion! Vevian always on top of it with those combos, with that awareness, and just blasts him in the face. That's not an H.
Yep, get the Milkus for all it's worth, but not gonna get burst back as a result.
Oh,
trying to fuzzy
to
Johnny.
Fuzzy, yeah.
I mean, Alpha can just do what you want, like that. Exactly.
That's all Vev needs, and so Vev just needs to win this next round, and then they are back in grand finals to fight Faulty and Mystic once again.
Or are they going to be able to gain some respect to actually like get another defensive thing on deck? Or are they just going to have to be clean?
Not with this risk gauge, not with level 3 on deck. What? Yeah, he gets that, yeah.
You have to be clean and just never get hit again if you're Vev. And this is such a hard thing to do against them.
He's not letting you a chance to not block, yeah. The perfect to close it out on Fortune, yeah, because Vevian just never got a chance to burst again, and that high risk means any touch at level 3, you're dead. But that means Ray versus Yosagi to see who advances on to grand finals here. Now, I don't know how much I believe this, but I've been told Johnny does have a bad matchup. Believe it or not. So I think we're gonna see, maybe, just maybe, this might be one of them.
Okay, but is it
I
bad,
don't think
like,
it's bad because it's Johnny. I think it's bad, like, it might be one of those, like, it's frustrating, but it's one of those
I was
things.
gonna say, is it bad, like, there's actually notable difficulty? Or is it bad like Viking Jam where Viking hates it because playing neutral is pain?
Because your opponent is merely asking you to play the game.
Yeah.
It's probably one of those things.
Hit. I mean, Yosagi's got all the resources on deck. He's got max meter. I'm pretty sure he's level 3 right now, but just can't get this hit on Ray. And the left-right, I don't know which side that was. I don't think Yosagi knows either. Ray's gonna care. First back, we're gonna hold on to it. Yosagi here at set point right now.
Duel 2. Turn up the heat.
We can get this going. Shoot the fish on deck.
Yeah, Ray backing off here, setting up summons. I mean, Johnny with that step dash is going to have some trouble getting past the wall of summon. It goes so far, but I mean, Dizzy was super lightweight on that high air normal hit. Johnny doesn't really get much conversion off of it. Oh, misses!
Nice mash out from Ray here.
Ray
But
trying.
yeah,
Can't burst that coin.
that's one of the things that makes this matchup annoying for Dizzy sometimes, is that 6K, basically if you IB 2D as Dizzy and you go for like 236H, which is what Dizzy's will do a lot on block strings, Johnny can IB in 6K and like either make it whiff and then punish you or just hit you outright. So
Really good stuff.
Yosagi. So now, I'd forgotten both of these matches. Whoever won this was getting a run back in Grand Finals, so we'll have Faulty and Mystic come in, and they just got to win 2 games in this first set, and then they're the winners. But if Yosagi and Karma win, then the brackets reset, I think. Is that how we're doing it? Cool.
Yep, we are. So it's no 3 out of 5s, but it is still a double elimination bracket. So if Faulty Azami loses instead, they just get sent down to losers bracket here. So they still have to play through their loser side of the bracket here. But of course, I'm outside your house. They're already on loser side, so they can't afford to drop the set.
Let's rock.
I mean, Faulty defense coming out first against Karma now. Now, of course, since both of these players have had a bit more time, it's all been first to ones, but now they've had a bit more time, a bit more experience against each other. Maybe time to bust out a little bit more mix-ups and a little bit more player habits identified here. But of course, Karma.
That was sick!
Chase down from a mile away.
Nice match here from Karma.
Yeah,
picked up pain off you as well.
Now, of course, Faulty and Mystic right now, they've been sitting there waiting on Grand Finals side, but Karma and Yosagi, they've been pretty hot running through the loser side of the bracket here, just keeping their hands warm. See if that pays off.
Duel 2.
Karma with the roundup, getting that advantage. Let's see if he'll make a difference.
Good JP air-to-air, checking Karma in the air.
Oh, just off on getting that knockdown there, but we'll have to see how sweaty Faulty is going to be in order to win the rest of this match.
I like Faulty not risking the post-tech scenario. Just I'm just gonna back up and set up. That's all I got to
In
do.
the air, ready for the air tech. Yeah, recognize not going to get a combo from that. Faulty just getting caught by all these meaty lows here, not blocking on the ground. Karma going to spend the burst super, just wants to end it here. Yeah, Faulty has to burst with a pixel of life here on deck. Amelia's got pin back. IB's in the air, but doesn't have D. Runs out of the meter, actually. Oh, but that...
the extra frames of JP.
So Karma gonna knock Faulty defense out here to loser side of the bracket. Now it's gonna be up to Mystic to see if they can close out here without going down to the loser side, facing off against Yosagi.
I am excited to see how the rest of this one goes. So Mystic and Yosagi, I know they've played before too, and they played earlier tonight as well. So we'll have to see if Mystic has what it takes to take it this time. Otherwise, it's reset.
Heaven or hell. Duel 1. Let's
All right, Rudy, what do you think about this matchup?
It's bad.
Oh, okay.
And clean.
Never would have guessed.
Alright. But Mystic's your GOAT, right? So,
Absolutely. There's
if
some
anybody
fun
can
little
do it.
things that Viking can do. Like round start, Viking can actually deal with round start coin really well. If you far slash, you hit Johnny and then you can jump and block coin. That's what we saw.
Oh, that's cool.
That's why we saw Mystic do the far slash in the first point. However, Azami's great, except it goes, except a lot of fucking Johnny stuff go over Viking's follow-ups. So Rokon is really your friend, but it doesn't have invuln, so you die a lot because of that.
Nice block here.
Oh,
no, messes up the tatami.
But yeah, and no idea if that was a left-right, got caught. Yosagi to reset point here against Mystic.
I feel like that's been hitting too much for me to believe that was same side this time around.
I mean, if you're biking, do you really have to care?
Yes.
Oh.
Because Spiracy is basically perfect, bro. He just
Oh,
falls,
that's right.
he just falls down and then throws
Yeah,
you.
nice
It's like, alright,
punish there.
cool, nice Azami.
Now Yosagi gonna get a great momentum here. Gets the corner knockdown.
What? That was a weird situation, and he got the miss, but he ended up not even needing it, really.
Yeah, gets the knockdown there. 2K, but doesn't convert to anything. And the good old 2H into Suzerain throw. My beloved has to RC to get a conversion off this Yosansen. Gonna get a knockdown. Hopefully, Mystics. I mean, we saw last again. Oh no!
And unfortunate drops.
Can't get the throw.
There's not much. I think that
That is
round
the
was
practice
basically over once that second input error happened.
Yeah, so
Double
Faulty is
unfortunate.
on me. Bracket reset.
Alright, Faulty, get back in there.
So y'all can decide who you want to sign up next.
Oh, is that how it goes? Alright.
Yeah, it's a new set.
I
Yeah,
guess
it's a new
type it all out for them.
Yeah, I mean, it's a new set. I mean,
Yep.
you can do whatever you want here. If you want to change it up so that way maybe Mystic tries his luck against Karma.
Oh, yup.
Yeah,
Wants to
Mystic.
run back.
Yosagi? Karma? All right,
Yeah,
Yosagi's getting back
People are
in there.
running straight
All right,
back into it.
Yep. Mystic's good at adaptation, but it is still another first one.
And I mean, it kind of makes sense too, because Mystic just got off the match. And, like, just keep him hot, you know? He just got done with that. Sure, there are a few input drops, but hey, maybe he's figured those out already. Good up
Yosagi's
Aria.
defense has been so on point.
Yeah, he's really consistent with his defense. Ooh, didn't get the knockdown though.
Version in the falling JS. Yeah, he can't 6P that one. Oh, just jumps out, but
Nice
yeah,
air throw.
jumps right back. RC's to get a conversion. Yeah, you can't burst that. Gets a hit. I didn't know that combo worked.
It
A
can.
little too far.
Yeah, like you said, there's a little.
Oh, unfortunate burst there, though.
Who needs a burst?
3 and gets just spend a bunch of meters. Keep spending the meter. The Tommy Mat actually ate the. I think the Tatami Mat actually ate the laser beam there. Let Mystic Guard not get blown up. Oh, but there. Yeah, I did a nice throw break, idiot.
Yeah.
Why would you
I remember distinctly at Frosty used to tell me like whenever he throw attacks now he just presses on.
Yeah, because people are gonna mash.
Yeah,
that's
it.
fair.
And I mean, like Viking Wilmas, you know, they're kind of stubby, kind of slow.
Yup, nice IAD jump H here too.
I was gonna mention this is so like IAD-JS is really good for catching Johnny in neutral, but like IAD-JS doesn't catch anyone crouching, so if you just crouch, you're good. But
Yup.
if you do that, then JH happens, and you have to be more reactionary to call out for JH.
It's getting warmed
Not
up
impossible,
here.
but it's
Oh, the F Sheik with JH and a JH tries to air throw, misses, so gets air throw himself. Take immediate ID right back in. No,
I
it's
love
still
it.
my turn.
Oh, nice
that has to
2S
be an input
there.
error. He did more to kill me on accident. More to kill me after. Suzerain has no invuln.
Good awareness of Yosagi though, pressing the 2S anyway, ready for the Suzerain there with the low. And I mean, yeah, just Mystic, just playing safe here, like, hey, you have meter. Oh, but he sniffs out Yosagi, forces the burst out of Yosagi. That's really important, because even if you go down this round, oh, this is gay! Throw invuln!
Where's your Kabari?
Oh, the blitz there. Not going to be able to kill. This is going to be a lot of scaling because that rejects, so Mystic gets to hold on to their burst for this combo. But I mean,
Look
you
at
got
this
100
positioning.
Going to set up the unblockable, but yeah, force the burst. Good burst on the unblockable setup. But gets caught trying to jump out. Now Mystic has no burst here.
The unfortunate part of all that too is that Yosagi was level 2 and had no more coins, so it wasn't the worst situation. But now Mystic's just gonna have to fight for his life.
That RC into Azami was a frame kill, but I think he messed up the RC timing and just got
Yeah,
because that normally works. Yeah.
Big no catches the button after the backdash 5K. Yosagi gonna get a burst back. Doesn't look like it was an intentional bait, but baited the burst. Cross up throw. Yeah, I mean, and RC, yeah, and base the burst of this in the air. Doesn't delays the burst though. Good crouch under the air dash and the punish. All right, Yosagi, you're just gonna have to run it from here, but this is still scary. You're still trying to Oki Biken. Yeah, just run up and throw, get around that Azami question, but drops the confirm there because Biken's so light. And the blitz back.
Let's go.
Biken ready for it, and
There it is.
yeah, ready for that time. Just like, no, I got this combo, guys. Don't worry.
Amazing resolve from Mystic to not even flinch at the drops anytime that happened.
Yeah, so Yosagi not going to be playing anymore tonight, but Karma versus Faulty for a run back for possibly might be end of the tournament here for the last match between these two of the night.
Oh, Man, this has
I
been an
believe-
emotional roller coaster.
I believe in Faulty on this one. Absolute bias. I love watching Faulty's answer.
I mean,
I've said
Answer,
that all night.
absolutely the coolest character with the coolest theme song, I will say. But
Oh,
early birds
no.
get faded. Yeah, it is so hard to burst Melia. And
That's a little bit of a
pretty
sweaty
hard.
confirm there from Karma, though. I'm gonna be real.
I mean,
Oh,
dropped
but a
all of them.
little bit too
Let's
sweaty.
go.
Slip off the sticks.
That's
Wake
not
up winner. That's the first time we've seen Karma go for that all tournament, though.
6H.
Does
Yeah,
he a
the-
pen? It doesn't matter.
But now Faulty with no burst on deck, lost that round quick. Karma just immediately just saying like, this is my momentum and I want to keep it. Oh, big counter hit. Faulty gets crossed up with the left, right. All right, Secret Garden, what's the secret? Oh, low overhead, Faulty eating all of it here. No Secret Garden set up on this one. He catches the overhead. No conversion off of it, though.
Ooh,
And
nice
Faulty
jump
just
out
jumped
here.
out. Yeah, caught in the
Oh,
corner.
yeah.
Though. Doesn't
Really
take
good
the
air
issue.
throw. Oh,
Hits the bricks.
just leave.
Just leave. That was definitely a backdash turned into a forward dash, but we definitely take those. So Faulty's gonna have to. Faulty's gonna fight for his life, but that is not
Oh,
gonna help.
that's gonna be
First
most
save.
worst.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nothing you can do.
So Karma cleaning up quick, so Faulty defense also done for the evening. We are coming down to the last game possible between Karma and Mystic.
All right, this could absolutely go either way, but I believe in Mystic for this one, honestly. Mystic
that's-
pulling up
that's
after
my- that's
that
my
last
goat.
one.
That's my
Yeah,
goal.
I know
got-
that's your goat. That's
that's-
why I
I-
believe.
That's not a good matchup though.
Well, I mean, listen, you just gotta hit Melia like what, twice? Like who cares?
I mean, two good hits. Sure.
What's two good
Okay,
hits?
one
Just-
good hit and then you do Oki and she's dead, so it's fine, right?
Have you ever tried getting a good hit? Oh, that's no S.
Like I said, two good hits.
That wasn't
Two
a
good
close-
hits.
That's true.
That
She
was-
sells over half her life bar.
Yeah. Everyone's overly dramatic about Kuchinashi. It's not that good of a hit.
But it is a funny hit. That's the important part.
Good awareness from Karna there to
Fucked
throw.
up, I'll give you that.
Nice Azami here, making sure to kind of get out, but Mystic isn't really getting too much, but Karma's got this knockdown into a
Wake up
gold
gold
burst.
burst. Yeah, that's huge now. Has all
a
this
good way to
meter.
spend
Oh,
it.
the
Yeah, it's here,
Yosanson in the air! I
Okay,
love
okay.
seeing air-to-air Yosanson.
Tiger jumps. I hate it. Yup.
So now,
Even guessing.
nice jump out.
Tommy blocks the overhead, but goes to the low after the RC. Wake up,
Wow,
Metsudo.
insane.
What?
Yeah, she's not there, so the Metsudo doesn't go off.
The
All right,
Metsudo's so
Secret
tall
Garden.
is the thing that gets
And
me.
air
Oh, that
throws
works
the
out.
landing
No.
round.
So weird.
That wasn't real because the Secret Garden actually messed that up and goes to the IK taunt.
Do a
Look at a
taunt,
little
coward.
sweaty there, Karma. Come
Do
on,
a real
buddy.
taunt, coward.
Yeah, no, again, Rakushio, the 15th of this month, 2 weeks. Check it out by Adapter to Adapt. But the last round here for Karma gets the overhead.
I'm gonna say it. If you do IK stance, you're a coward. That's not a real taunt. Be a man.
Yeah, exactly.
Or woman, or in between.
So now,
Nice.
I think, I mean, Mystic's
escape
definitely
him.
not out of this one yet, but it's just a really bad situation. Overall.
No, yeah. I mean, Karma's playing
nice
neutral
block on that
extremely
Yosanson.
well, and not giving Mystic any chance to use any of his tools to get a hit. It
Yeah,
matters.
maybe try to do Wake Up Mid Azami. Just gonna do the overhead.
Yep. 2K.
That's gonna
That's
be
gonna be
it.
it.
Yeah.
Good stuff from Karma, closing it out.
Yeah.
Even
That-
with your coward taunt.
A little bit of cowardice, but you know what? They take the tournament, so who are we to deny them that?
Yeah,
So-
what? What are you afraid of biking getting 50-meter round start? Come on, what's there to be afraid of?
Round start
Don't, just,
Metsudo.
just don't get hit.
So, all right, we are gonna see this carried by Card RC. All right, and Yosagi with the polite GGs. Mystic calling out
Yeah.
Sasuke Uchiha here.
Anyways,
So,
let's go ahead and
congratulations.
wrap it up here, I think.
Yeah, congratulations to I'm Outside Your House, Yosagi, and Karma for taking it in the bracket reset. Shout outs to Faulty Azami, Faulty Defense, and Mystic there for second place. And of course, Vivian and Ray Warrior on Fish and Roses for third place. This has been our inaugural All Guns Blazing 2v2 teams tournament. We're going to be running this the first Thursday of every month over here on TXT. But next week, we're back to our standard TXT single, one-on-one, double limbs bracket. So we'll see you guys next Thursday at 7:30. But don't forget, Hellfire's this weekend on Sunday. Check it out over on Adapt or Adapt. Going to be a lot of cool exhibition matches, a bunch of first to fives and a couple first to sevens. Check that out. But until next time, thank you, Rudy and Dane, for commentating all night with me. Thank you to my beautiful wife, Jam Kisuke. She kind of joined us late here tonight to run the bracket, but she was still there in the background making sure all this ran smoothly. Thank you, Oxy, for streaming. Thank you, everyone, for signing up and playing this out. We look forward to more of these teams brackets. I'm going to shut up now and let you guys just do any final shout-outs and sign us off.
Rudy, you go first.
Thanks for coming around, watching. Appreciate everyone playing and showing us some good ass Guilty Gear. Enter those tournaments, play some gear, match some casuals, grind, and view your VODs. Have a good one.
Yeah, I don't really got too much to follow up on. Thank you, Oxy, and everybody for running this. I will say keep an eye every Monday for Pat the Flip. He always tweets out the events for the week. So make sure to check out all those events, support everybody playing gear. I think that's all I got.
All right, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for coming through, everyone. I was glad to see a bunch of great players out here today. And just remember, play more Guilty Gear.
Lily, not change the beat. The sky is not the same no more today. There is no turning back. Lily, not change the beat. Covers are all we judge books by today. If they are shiny or not. Every page inside is meaningful as always, but no one's gonna read them out again.